Well, you guys are so
Welcome
loud.
to Pencil for Life. This is the one, the only Brad Ashworth. How's it going tonight, guys? I am happy to be hosting Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition again on my channel. So I'm going to send it over to Chester, who's going to be running it for tonight. Please, subscribe, like, share it out there. Let's get as many people as we can into the chat tonight to have a good voting turnout and have a good time drawing X Force today, cable and stuff. So, and if you want to support the channel, there's a donation PayPal at the bottom. Thanks, guys. Here you go, Chester. It's all you.
All right. Well, hello, guys, and welcome to Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. We're going to be doing something very interesting today. Of course, you guys know that yesterday on the Pro Edition, they did cable, and they kept it quite generic, and everyone did pretty much the cable. But you know what we're going to do today? We're going to mix it up a little bit, as we are apt to do over here on the Fan Edition. To the, of course, all the complaints from the pros, but that's all right. We can annoy them a little bit. It's part of our privilege and fun as being fans, isn't it? So what we're going to do today is we are going to do cable, but we are going to allow the artists to cable in any incarnation they like. Now that includes all the clones, right? So we're talking about X-Men, we're talking about Strife, we're talking about Nate. Well, I already said Nate Gray. We're talking about anything, right? Whatever cable that you want to do it. Any version, anything like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, we always want to mention the rules here. The rules are very, very simple. No color. Stay on target. And absolutely trash your opponent, because trash talk is essential to life even. And you guys may notice that I am flying kind of solo here because Booster's not sitting next to me, but Booster will be coming. He's just involved in some major operation right now, so he'll walk in bloody eventually. But I do have Todd Mulrooney with me, and I'm not sure. Are you going to be drawing today, Todd, or are you just going to be harassing folks?
I'm just here to harass Jen Dillard.
All right. There you go. Well, speaking of, let's come over here and say hello to all our people and give a little bit of time for the room to fill. Just keep in mind, as Brad had told you, just make sure you want to hit that like button, and you want to make sure that everyone knows what we're doing by hitting that share button, which is one of the best things you can do for any channel that you want to support. Of course, I see we have a few people in here. We have Pixel Trader, who is hiding in the chat again. We got Manny over Good Dog Press. We got Gage Slaughter, and we have Feel Cool. We have Abel Parson, etc., etc. Thank you all very much for joining us, and we hope you enjoy the show. But I want to come over and I want to talk to our contestants, right? So today we have someone back we haven't seen in quite a while. We have Adrian. How you doing, Adrian?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not much, man. I'm enjoying the holidays. I've actually got a few days off, which is something very rare for me. So I'm having fun, and I'm sitting here going to enjoy the fan edition, which I always love. So Adrian, any thoughts on which version of cable you will be doing today?
Yeah, I got something in mind.
Oh, it's a secret. You don't want to share. I see. Okay, that's fine. But good luck to you, dude. Definitely happy to have you back, man. I haven't spoken to you in quite a while, actually. All right, let's move down the panel here, and we have Argos Creations, Bill. How you doing, Bill?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on. It's been a little while. I think I missed a week or so, but a couple weeks. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I haven't drawn anything in about 45 seconds, so I think I'm all warmed up and ready to go. And,
sure. No.
Go ahead.
No, I was just curious of have you thought about which version of cable you might do today?
Yeah, I'm going to do Nate Gray. I like that character when he came out, and I don't think I've ever drawn him, so I'm going to give him a shot.
Well, he is quite the opposite of the normal cable. He is rather slender and, dare I say, even feminine.
Well, I think he's man enough to take on Mr. Sinister and Apocalypse by himself. But on top of that, he's Omega level energy wielder, so there's a lot of fun in the graphics that you can do with that.
That's true. That is true. Well, cool, dude. We'll be looking forward to see what you're doing. Sounds fun. All right. Let's come down over here. We have someone I haven't seen in a little while either, which is I'm always happy to see Hillel. How you doing, Hillel, man?
Good. How you doing, Booster?
Booster?
What I say? I'm sorry. I was thinking about.
How
That's
dare
cold.
you, sir?
That was
That is
cold.
cold.
Out of the box. There you go.
I'm a proper human. I'm an American.
My
That's-
gosh.
Jeez.
Terrible person.
See, it's not Booster.
I'm hardly oiled at all. But anyway, hello. So I see you're doing a little bit of sketching here. Are you? What are you working on here? Just curious.
I am warming up for a Liefeld-inspired cable.
So lots of shoulder pads and lots of pouches. Awesome.
Solar pads, pouches, tube guns.
No feet. Yeah, you got to make sure you got the no feet. That's one thing that Rob Liefeld and our very favorite John Malin have in common. No feet. So, all right, dude. Very happy to have you here, man. I always like talking to you. All right, but don't call me Booster again. I swear.
John learned under Malin learned under Liefeld, so.
Oh, there you go. That explains the feet problem. All right. Thank you very much, Adrian. Coming up next, another competitor. We have ourselves here, Jiminy Cricket again. Always happy to see you, Jiminy. Now, is everything kind of worked out with the little trouble you were having earlier, or big trouble that was happening earlier? Everything okay? All right, then. So, Jiminy, tell us what version of cable are you going to be doing today, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. You were talking to me.
Yes,
I'm going to be
you are
doing.
Jiminy.
Yes, I couldn't hear it. It was breaking up a little. I'll be doing pay-per-view cable.
Pay-per-view cable.
Yes, every person watching this video will be charged $19.95 on their credit card at the end of the show. So.
Nice.
Oh, I see. That was a joke. Oh, I get it. A joke. Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Write that down, Todd. We got to make sure we keep a collection of all the jokes.
Yes.
Good ones and bad ones.
Right?
Yes, exactly. Maybe it'd be better to leave the humor to the bears. Okay.
That's the best one you hear tonight. That's the best joke you'll hear tonight.
It might be. Sadly, it might be.
Yes.
You never know. But absolutely happy to have you here, Jiminy.
Yeah.
All right,
glad
man.
to hear,
Now we're down here to John Dillard, who already did cable. But John Dillard's going to come in here, and because he's got time off, and I'm sure he's been drinking lots of alcohol eggnog. Are you quite and sauced and proper?
He is muted, by the way.
I know, and I'm kind of hoping with my words saying John Dillard and calling him a drunk might get him to turn the mic on. You never know. Hey, having trouble there, John? John is having trouble. All right, I'll come back to John.
John's been gamed by the system.
He has been gamed by the system. And of course, we have our host today. As every month, we're going to be going to a different host once a month. And Brad is hosting, as he told you at the top. So, Brad, very happy to be over here with you, man. And I'm just curious, what version of cable are we getting?
I haven't decided yet. It's going to be between X-Man and probably a Nomad version of like regular cable. So we'll see.
Cool. All right. Well, that sounds good. All right, guys. Well, we have definitely let our time to get more people in here. Though we have to talk to John. He says no mic. Sad.
No mic.
He has no mic. Oh well. But that's all right. Now, of course,
not winning today.
Definitely not winning today. But anyway, we do have 25 people in here. We appreciate that, guys. Just keep in mind, the best thing you can do here is to hit that share button and let your community and friends know what's going on. And they come over here and join us, be part of this, because this is always fun. So we're going to start. And are you guys ready?
Sure.
Ready?
Set.
Set
Go. Go. There's your
Go.
countdown. I want to see the absolute best cables or any version of cable you would like. And Pixel seems to find something is funny, which is good. Maybe I'm doing something right. I see Kat is in here, and she says, "Uh-oh, John can't say any sassy comments." No, that's a problem, huh? But that's all right. I'll fill all the sassiness for him. I can do sassy. Now, Todd, you're my co-pilot here for a little while. Are you going to be able to stay awake and help me out?
Oh, absolutely. If you notice, we don't see what John's drawing either, so he's got no mic and no ability to use his camera.
Well, he was showing a digital thing, so I'm assuming we're going digital with him. He has been practicing, so.
Yeah.
And you've been helping with that, too. That's very nice of you.
Yeah. No, he's actually come a long way without
Yeah, he's doing
very
doing
little of
good.
my help.
Well, John is quite capable, even though we all enjoy hating John. He's actually very good at what he does.
No, there is no actual hate for John whatsoever, to be honest.
No. Now, I do see a Booster is over here, and I'm kind of curious why Booster is in the chat and not sitting up here with me instead of yelling at Josh for having a wrench, which is not my fault. That is Brad's fault. Blame Brad.
If he misbehaves, he's losing the wrench.
Yes, he does. Well, I'm sure he's going to misbehave.
Chester, one of our loyal supporters, is Miss Gaming this system.
Yes.
Who retweets all of us. She's really good at
True.
helping us all out and spreading the word, and that's really good. Every time somebody retweets somebody, it's just more followers and more people that see that tweet. She does that for all of us.
No, there you go. Yeah, no, and we appreciate everybody's support, dude. And once again, where is my link to the Hangout Booster? It is in the Discord, in the green room, as it always is, dude.
Or it's on Manny's group chat on Twitter.
Or in the Manny's group chat.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Goodness
Oh yeah,
gracious.
you're not on Twitter anymore. Booster got.
Well, he's just got too many oils and too many crevices. It messes with his head.
Do we really need him?
Of course we need him.
Yes,
Booster's the heart of this show, dude.
They just took out his spine. Now, what kind of guy?
No, not his spine.
Oh, his
Spleen.
spleen. Oh.
A little different.
Spleenectomy.
It's a splenectomy, yes.
Yeah.
He says, give me a break. I'm a retard.
Kind of
Oh, I-
oil, dude. I don't
we
know
still
what
love
kind of topical cream he uses after spleenectomy.
I'm not sure. I'm sure it must have some kind of soy in it.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll tell us about it though.
You will.
Guys do
Yeah.
realize John's cheating right now.
John doesn't need to cheat.
Yeah.
No, John doesn't need to cheat. He's having some technical difficulty, so we'll let him carry on. And I do hope he's doing a very different cable than he did yesterday.
All right, I'm here now. You guys can stop talking about me.
Oh, we were just talking about your splenectomy. How did it go? Get a scar?
Yeah, yeah, they got rid of it. I didn't want it anymore.
No,
It was
you don't
annoying.
need those damn things. Yeah, the spleens. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna resell
Can't
it?
wear. What? Hello?
Who's drawing
Is it
Fred
already
Astaire?
sell it for you or what?
I don't know. We're getting a lot of. We're getting. A
I
lot
don't know
of
what he's
talking.
saying, but I say yes to all of the above.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of talking from the background of someone's mic. So if you got people talking in your room, that's fine, but just mute yourself, okay? Okay.
What is it
There's
today?
a
Is it
lady
cable?
making interesting moaning sounds. So
Ooh.
okay.
Oh, I'm interested.
You-
Yeah, who's this that?
You know, say
Who
that
is
can't be
that?
from they can't be from Booster then.
Who, lad?
Okay, it's gone now. Anyway, how you doing, Booster? You said you had to go to the doctor. So what is it that you had to have done? We were just assuming you had your spleen removed. So.
Booster is naughty and has high blood pressure.
Oh,
Dude, you're like 20 years old. What? How the hell you have high blood pressure?
I'm retarded.
Oh, God.
I don't think that gives you high blood pressure.
It might though.
I can't blame everything on being retarded. All right. Well, I eat and drink like a silly boy.
Oh,
But
I see.
I'm glad to report that even though I've forgotten my medication for 3 weeks and been drinking energy drinks and lived off pizza for the last 3 days, I have better blood pressure than last time, and it's getting good. Isn't that heartwarming? Isn't that a heartwarming Christmas tale?
No, because I'm 48 years old, Booster, and I have no problems whatsoever. So I don't understand how you could be 26.
Get off my nuts, Chester.
Oh my. Well, there we go. We definitely stepped into PG-13 space, but that's okay. That's what we're doing today.
Well, I was gonna say get off my dick, but that's I thought I would brighten it up.
That's true.
Fluff it up a little.
We are
There
for
goes the
Brad's
Christmas
channel.
spirit.
The Christmas.
Yeah, I
yeah.
think-
Well,
I think
spotted dick is a favorite Christmas dessert for the British, so that could be what he was referencing.
Yeah, that's it.
mm.
Totally. Yep.
See how I saved that, Booster? I saved you.
Yeah, you save. You're a true hero, Chester. Where's your
I
cat?
am. Yeah. Oh, bringing that up, it kills me how if someone does some little thing and all of a sudden they're a hero. Oh, I hate that dude. Not to go on a tangent, but I can't stand
But-
that dude.
Not to go on a tangent, but let's go on a tangent just now.
Let's go on a tangent.
Let's do
You know
it.
what I mean? Everyone's a hero. Oh, she's so brave. She told the world that she's a transgender. She's so brave. She's a hero. No, she's not. She's just someone who wanted to do something.
How dare you, Chester? Caitlyn
I
Jenner
know.
and her penis are both heroes.
Oh God.
Jeez.
Oh,
She's
Uh,
stunning and beautiful.
It's just evolved.
No,
into-
she's a horrific train wreck, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, and reminded
but-
that she did run someone over in her car and kill them. But you know,
Yes,
let's
that's true. That's true. But
let's
let's
just
forget
sweep
that
that up.
because she's
sweep that
the
under
woman
the rug.
That was,
of
Woman
the
of the year.
hold on.
Woman
That
of the year,
wasn't-
brave and stunning. Everyone.
He
Brave and
did
stunning.
not do that. He did that.
Oh, I see. Well, there, Adrian solved it. Adrian worked it out. Eagle 43 says, "What are you drawing?" Well, you know what, Eagle? They are drawing any version of Cable that they would like. That includes all the clones. That includes any, any version from different
That could be so
stylistic take on a different artist or what have you. So I think it's going to be a little bit more open. I'm sure we'll see some Nate Grays. We're probably going to see a Strife. Who knows what we'll see. And I know Hillel is very, very into doing the classic Rob Liefeld super pad, super pouch Cable. So
I'm
Have we
so
started
glad
yet?
everyone went with Cable.
are you? I would have rather seen Cannonball or Domino or something like that.
I thought they were gonna go all basic and go for Deadpool or something. That would have been basic
Ew,
as hell.
God, no
That would
Deadpool.
have been horrible.
That would've been
But
horrible,
no, I'm
yeah.
glad to see Cable.
Well, I'm going to say
And-
something quite controversial here, Booster. I actually
Uh-oh.
don't like Cable very much.
I don't like Cable either.
Me either.
Oh.
I didn't want to draw him. I hate Cable.
Yeah.
Well,
So
apparently-
boring, dude.
I don't like Cable either, so don't worry about it.
Apparently, it's not very controversial because everyone agrees.
No, I
Not
don't think I
everyone.
like
I-
Cable.
I know Hillel loves Cable.
I love you.
Well, see,
I
the problem
liked
is,
Cable when he first appeared, it was cool. It was, there was a good year of Cable that was all right, and then it's pretty one-dimensional character, kind of.
Did you
Well,
ever
the problem
read
is-
Good Cable?
well, see, the problem is, I'm a kid of the 70s and 80s, and Cable,
Yep.
of course, is a character of the 90s. And during that time, I was actually out living life, dating girls, playing music, working, doing those kind of things. It wasn't until I got married later that I got back into comics. So that whole Cable, Liefeld image space, I missed quite a bit of it.
Exactly. The same people who love Cable, the same people who love Teletubbies and the Power Rangers.
Oh, stop talking to me.
I
Oh,
represent
brutal.
We can
Let's
beat that.
We just jumped into an like 60s porn.
We did. What's going on with that? Someone has their YouTubes
was-
on or something
It
like
was
that.
John Dillard
Yeah.
having some brutal echo. I muted him. Are we good?
Yeah, I muted Jiminy, but see now John's getting muted again. John, turn off your YouTube, man, please.
It's not as YouTube. The echo is immediate. It would be delay if it was YouTube.
Yeah.
That's weird. What it is, I don't know. He's having trouble today. You know what you should do, John? You should drop and come back in and see if that fixes it. And Jiminy, I did mute you, but even though you weren't the problem, so just unmute yourself when you want to talk.
Can I just go ahead?
Go ahead, Todd.
Can we just boot him and then him come back in?
No, he's a big boy. He can handle it himself.
All right.
I think Todd would be more satisfied. He got.
All right. Well, Pixel, our IT master over here, noticed immediately what the problem is. And Pixel says he's got the audio mix feeding into the mic. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. No, I made that mistake early on, too. I fixed that, though. But
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, dude. You weren't the problem
Okay.
anyway. John was the problem, as usual.
I knew it.
Yes, it's that damn Dillard.
He was gaming the system again.
He's trying to.
He was. He usually doesn't have problems, though. He's usually got a pretty smooth thing going on, so I don't know what his problem is, but something happened. But he probably tried to change his setup and stuff. I see a lot of guys that try to work on the Streamlabs, which I usually use for my shows, which is awesome. But you have to do a lot of work to get that set up just right, dude. That Streamlabs is finicky.
When's the new YouTube thing drop, Chester?
What? Or which new YouTube thing? What are you talking about?
The thing that's been advertised as in beta
Oh. Well, they're coming out with 2019. We're not sure if that's the beginning of 2018 or later. But Google, of course, with YouTube, is very interested in offering you the same kind of things that you would have with, say, Streamlabs or OBS and stuff like that. They want to compete directly, and I think that's awesome. I can't wait, but we don't have an exact date, dude.
I thought you were an insider.
With YouTube, please, dude. But you know, it'd be cool. It'd probably be a lot easier too, because having to, you know, juggle the Streamlabs and things into YouTube. I mean, it's fun, the final result you get, but it's a pain in the butt. It's a lot of work, and I have to, you know, really thank Pixel Trader for helping me figure all that out and getting me in the right direction. Now, I mean, I had to go do all the work, but you know, he's the one that made it happen. So thanks a lot for that, Pixel. Dude, Pixel does a lot to help a lot of people, man. He's really cool.
Yep.
If he can't do it,
He does too much. Do something for yourself, Pixel. Treat yourself, man.
He is a pixel trader. That's what he does.
That's true. And I see we have John Diller back in here. Why don't you turn your mic back on and see how we're doing there, John? And he says, no, I'm not going to play with you. Go ahead, John.
Why does John Dillon not want to be our friend?
I don't know.
What do we do to John Dillon gaming the system? Father of Raven, Slayer of Pros?
Nope, he's still not talking to us. He's having problems.
Hmm.
I don't know, John. You have to figure it out. Maybe Pixel can come over and help you out to figure out what's going on. But anyway, moving on with that, we were talking about how I don't really like cable and how most people agree with me. And Hillel was crying in the corner. That's what we were talking about, right? I do apologize, Hillel.
I liked Cable in the Deadpool movie, but I don't think I've ever read a book with him in it.
Yeah.
Does that,
Same here.
does that kind of count? No.
No, not really. No.
No.
I don't really like a lot of the stuff they did with the X-Men, particularly with the Summers family post Jean Grey's death. Actually, the other X-Men stuff they did I liked, but that whole Cyclops family line thing I wasn't a big fan of. But a lot of people are. Cable certainly is a moneymaker. I think the thing that puts me off about it is I just don't like the look of the character. Because his backstory is interesting, right?
It was a great backstory.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Really?
he gets they try to save him, put him in the future. He gets cloned by evil, and he's fighting in the future, and he comes back to the present to save the world, and et cetera, et cetera. It's a good backstory, but I don't know, Booster. I just never cared for the way he looks. What do you think about his?
Spoilers.
Oh, spoiler! Yeah, I do apologize.
Oh, are you asking me?
I was asking you what you think about the look of Cable.
You know, he's big and muscly, and he's like, he's grizzly. I don't know. There's just nothing really that stands out to him to me. He's Mr. Macho. That's his deal, right?
He's basically Clint Eastwood. He's the Clint Eastwood.
He's overly muscular Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, now Hillel, if they made him look more like Clint Eastwood in those old westerns, I would probably like him more.
Yeah. Oh, get old Scott Eastwood to play him.
Yeah, that's what he's missing. Cable's missing a poncho and a bandolier and a cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cable's more like a big, dumb Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood's cool. Actually. Cable's not cool. He's just kind of blunt.
I think
it all depends who the writer is.
He's the Trump of the future.
Comics needs more cowboys. I agree.
Now, Mike, why are you calling me over to another Hangouts? I'm right in the middle of Fan Edition, man. Goodness gracious. I don't know why these guys don't. These artists. Goodness gracious, Booster. We have to straighten them out, man. They're so flaky.
I think we need to beat them. I think
they're cowardly and superstitious lot.
Go over
Beating
there.
doesn't work.
Beating doesn't work.
No.
Said by Bill.
Yeah, persuasion is the only tactic, man. You have to get our attention onto something else that's
Yes,
shiny.
I agree. Persuasion through beatings.
No. I think what he's saying, Booster, is carrot, not stick. I think that's what he's
Exactly.
saying.
So I shouldn't beat them with a stick. All right.
No, a carrot covered in tinfoil would do it. It works for me. I mean, my wife uses it all the time.
Oh, you like carrots?
Just tinfoil.
You like tinfoiled carrots? I am so confused. Where are we going with this?
Nowhere, but that's what artists do. See what I just did to you?
Whoa. That blew my mind, bro.
That was easy. That was easy. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
Cool. Anyway, I'm done with that. I'm back. Okay.
Right.
No, I'm just, goodness gracious. But we have that trouble a lot. These guys, their channels are fun and we all enjoy them and stuff, but they just come on whenever they like. I wish they'd just schedule and make it a lot easier for us fan channel people,
Unless they schedule at the same time as us, then they can screw off.
No, they can do as they like. Of course, they're free to do that, and of course, they have a lot more attention in the audience than we do anyway, and that's all well and good. It just would be easier for us, like me on with FanSpeak. I can't change what I got, but other people could, right? There's a lot of these fun fan channels, so, but it doesn't matter. It's no big deal. We are a happy little community, and we don't want any silly drama, right, Booster?
Of course. We don't like the dramas. They stress me out. My blood pressure's high enough as is, as I've just confirmed on stream.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, why? We're just having fun, right? This is some wonderful stuff. Homeless liberal wants to share something. Yeah, why not? Go ahead. There you go,
Comics.
Homeless liberal. It is, man. It's a good fun.
Just bloody comics.
Yeah. We got all these great little pieces of art going on, which I will go and show everybody soon enough. We just want to give these guys time to get their foundations in and all that kind of stuff, of course. And as you see, Booster is really coming along in his skill with his MS superiority.
Yeah, I'm doing really well at the moment.
Yeah.
You see, yeah.
The Ryan Cardinal says, "Looking good, guys." Yeah, they always do, guys.
Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it.
Yes, he was talking directly to you, of course.
Well, obviously.
ABL Parsons says he needed to have more of his techno-organic virus freakout moments, or not have his metal side so in check. I mean, like New Mutant Warlock, or how the Phalanx look. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, he does have that virus thing going on, which is very interesting little side of his origin. Actually, like I said, I think his origin is interesting. I think for me, it was just the look. But then again, that whole big shoulder pads, tons of pouches thing, I didn't care for that, man, when that came out. Like Jim Lee.
Either.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't, I think. And like Jim Lee, I didn't like his art at all in the early 90s, but now I love him.
He's improved greatly.
Yeah,
He kind of kept like all the good aspects of the 90s while getting rid of all the bad. That's how I feel about Jim Lee's artwork.
That's kind of what he says about his own artwork too.
Well,
True, he does.
Never have. I made that up myself. That was an original quote from me, so that was purely coincidental, I'll have you know.
Brilliant.
Are you taking claim for something again, dude? What did I tell you about that?
You
You
told
get
me
no
not
credit
to.
for nothing.
You told
Yes.
me not to, or you'll spank me.
Oh boy.
Not again, Chester.
He won't spank you with Dino.
TMI.
Anywho.
All right. Well, let's we're
What is
Oh,
it?
he's
He's back.
doing it again.
LSD.
No, I muted him. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is, John. You really need to go talk to Pixel. He is over here in the chat. He probably can help you out, dude.
You think his strategy is to draw for the last half hour and think he's going to beat everybody?
I wouldn't put him beyond the ability to do that, dude. But anyway, let me come over here and show what everybody's drawing. So let me start with the host. And well, now that's very interesting. You're kind of going with something similar to what John did yesterday, actually, Brett.
Am I?
A little bit, yeah. You're doing this kind of it's a very similar layout, I think, but it looks cool. Now, what
Game
version of
description.
Cable is this? Would you say?
Like when he's in the future, he's like the nomad look with the cape.
I see.
I like that look. It's very Western. You know, this is probably most cowboy look that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So,
No, absolutely. That would certainly make him more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His shoulder is real far away from his body.
So.
It's Cable.
Yeah,
It's Cable.
he's
Yeah.
got big ass shoulders.
Yeah. Now I trust Brad that his finished product will look awesome because it always does, Todd. We will skip over John until he figures himself out, sorts himself out.
Mhm.
Coming over here to Jiminy Cricket. Now Jiminy
Hello.
Cricket is has that Liefeld square rectangle barrel, which I always thought was odd. And so you are going with a pretty standard Cable too, it looks like.
Fairly standard. It'll be female Cable.
Ooh.
What? What is
That's
a
not-
what is a
what?
female
That's
Cable?
not
I
standard.
don't know.
at all.
What's a gay Iceman?
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
Kudos. Well,
Yep.
fair play. Okay. Alrighty then. We're getting a gender swap here. I'm sure Pixel will be very happy about that. Right. Moving down the line, we have Hillel.
Her shoulder pads will be on her chest.
Oh, okay. There you go. Hillel is working on a very standard Cable as well. I love those big belt buckles, dude. This looks actually kind of cool, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now, Cable, you're actually a fan of Cable, and this is one of your more favorite characters, I think, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's not like the first person I think about as comic book characters. I just had a lot of fond memories of seeing him as a kid when Liefeld was drawing him, back in high school. And I just thought he was kind of looked cool. I mean, he had big guns, big shoulder pads. He just looked pretty imposing.
Yeah,
Well,
he does.
In the 90s, yeah. In the bottom
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
90s.
That was the thing. I do like these shoulder pads with the straps, though. That's kind of cool. Just to remind everyone who is listening, this is, of course, the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. We appreciate you guys being here. Do us a favor, please, and hit that share button and link it out to your friends and family and your extended community so that we can get more people in here to join in the fun. But of course, wanted to just let you know the rules. Of course, there's no color, but the other thing is this is 2 hours. They have 2 hours to do the show. We started at 10 past, so we'll be going to the same time in 2 hours. And during that time, Booster, who is doing a wonderful MS version of something, will also be creating a straw poll, and it will
That's
be interesting.
Am I
Straw
still
poll.
doing that?
That's Cable riding somebody down a hill.
What?
It's like a
What?
toboggan. What, is he
No.
riding?
These are his muscles. Here's his guns, and here's his head.
Oh, I thought he was on a raft.
No, this is just my pencils, Todd. You have to have respect for my artistic vision.
Do you see
I'm
Tom
kind of
Hanks?
curious. Why have you moved away from the blue pencils, though?
Well, because look, with my programming, all right, the blue pencils are just—they're not the same, all right. It's just they're a bit of a hindrance on my work. So I have gone off the blue pencils for now,
I see.
and I have gone to regular pencils. It gives me the style that I'm after.
I get it. I
Yes,
guess my
yes.
first question for you would be, why is his arms on backwards?
What? What do you mean? It's not ready, Chester.
All right.
Oh my
Good
god!
enough.
Get off
Moving
my
down.
ass!
Here we have Bill. Now, Bill is not doing a standard Cable at all. He is doing X-Men, Nick Gray. And it's starting to look good, man. I like the look of this character a lot better, actually.
Yeah, it's cool. This is the original version that was designed by, what's his name? Scrokey? Is that how you pronounce it, Todd?
Yeah.
Is it Scorse or is it Scrokey?
I don't know. It's like all those other artists' names. You always pronounce it wrong for years until you hear it one time and it blows your mind.
I thought it was Steven
Yeah.
Scorse.
Like it's supposed to be Dan Fraga and not Dan Fraga. Really?
Yeah, right.
I still don't believe that.
No, I couldn't. No, he's definitely He must have some Italian in him because I can tell it's an Italian name.
Dan Fraga introduced himself by explaining, back in '95, the one time I ever met him, he introduced himself explaining to me and my friend about his upcoming rap album called Fraga Boom. So his name is Fraga, no doubt.
Well, there you go.
Oh, he said it's Fraga Boom, but it's Dan Fraga. He said that on the show.
Well, that was the whitest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Goodness. All right, and coming over to our last competitor, of course, we have Adrian. Now, Adrian, you're working on of course, a very different version of Cable here. We have Strife in the house, a clone of Cable, and that's
Cable's in it.
he is in it. I see his head. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, no, that's good, dude. Definitely within the bounds of our contest today. Definitely good luck to you, man. Now,
Thank you.
would you like to give an opinion on the Dan Fraga controversy?
I always call him Fraga, but I could be wrong. I could always be wrong.
Every time I hear his name, I'm sorry. I think of the Sega logo. Sega.
I used to be a big fan of his Bloodstrike book back in the day, though. It was one of the first comic books I ever purchased with my own money.
Cool.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Chester, where's Elric?
Elric was busy. He has family concerns. He couldn't come.
He hit a deer on the road.
He hit a deer.
No,
Hitting him so he can wear his head.
it's actually legitimate. It would have been nice to have had him here, though. I like the kid. He's got good spirit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and he brings a very different style too with his cheapy stuff, his anime style.
Mm-hmm.
It's really unfortunate we can't get John sorted out today. He's just kind of sitting there, all sad-like, with his cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
At least he could put up the Tales from Beyond the Gate cover or something.
Yeah, he could do something useful. Yeah, I know, but don't expect too much from him, really.
Yeah, I can't believe he's not promoting his own book.
Yeah. Well, he was choloing on a bicycle yesterday, so
Which is true.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Got to throw it out every now and then. Just got to keep him on his toes. Goodness. Well, we have 209 people in here, and I appreciate all you guys come over here and sharing your time with us. We certainly appreciate it. But of course, today we want to have ourselves a lot of fun, and of course, talking about Cable, and starting out with the fact that I don't really like Cable. And a lot of people seem to agree with me. Let's talk about something more interesting. Batman. What did you say?
I said, how many stories read, though, Chester?
Oh, 0. Yeah.
Okay, so...
Well, what does that mean?
That means I'm biased, as we all know.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm joking. I've read quite a bit, actually. Usually through trades, though, I have to say. It's not the original pickups, but through trades I've read it. I know the character story. I've read a lot of stuff with him. I've read recent stuff, especially X-Force. I love the X-Force stuff, and I don't mind Cable in that. But for me, it's mainly the dynamic that they have between him and Deadpool when they brought Deadpool in. I think that is the fun part.
Yeah,
Cable,
that's probably the best part about Cable.
Yeah.
Listen, I think I could draw better than Booster with my Johnson.
Okay.
Well, maybe we could do a drawn and quartered Johnson edition sometime, and you can prove it.
Well, it might be interesting, Todd, to see exactly how you attach your pencil.
So Todd, if I'm such a bad artist, why won't you let me on the poll then?
Will it be tape, Todd, or will there be some manner of insertion involved?
To be honest, we know he's threatened by my artistic prowess. That's all right. I'll forgive him because I'm lovely.
What are you doing to his?
I know he is vengeful. What
He's
feet?
not- No, his face. What is? He's not Kiss.
Look, it's in progress.
Well, P.S. Melter, I would love to show this comment that you've made, but I'm going to not interfere with it. I'm going to let one of the other moderators
we can't, no.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let another moderator do that because I'm too. Yeah, there we go. Pensive for life dealt with it himself. Because I think I did a good enough job, P.S. Melter. I think I insinuated quite enough. Insinuated. Get it? Okay.
Oh boy.
Those are his eyebrows.
That was an English pun. Love it. Love the grammar.
We're artists, Chester. We don't get those.
Is he snorkeling? What is he doing?
Okay. I can't help it. I gotta put it on boost here. I do apologize.
Look. He has this finger just in my
You driving the mouse?
Yeah, I drove a mouse. Yeah, of course I did.
Oh my.
What? There's no better way to draw than with a mouse.
He's got really pretty eyelashes.
Thank you.
Goodness. Look at that.
That apparently
That
looks like
oddly squared gun over here too. It's so wrong.
It's wrong, Chris.
Oh no, dude. He needs more teeth. Yes, he does. More teeth.
Does he? All right.
Yes.
I'll
And,
enlarge.
you know,
I'll
and
enlarge. his mouth.
usually the space between the nose, the bottom of the bottom of the nose, and the mouth is a little closer than it is
All
right
right.
here. You
I'll,
want to bring that mouth up just a touch.
He looks like
Well,
he
I'm
has
not an artist.
he looks like he has a semi muffler hanging out of his back.
I can't
Okay.
repeat.
He
that.
has like a
Okay.
microphone or something.
No,
No.
God, no. Right. Okay.
Look, it's
Stop.
the reference I'm using.
It's not my phone thing. Super communicator.
Oh god.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. All right. And see, this is what happens when you have your spleen removed. You know,
Oh, god.
I didn't need it. It was rubbish. It was,
I
it
did
was
get
no
a
help to me.
big drop in volume on everybody. Is your mic been moved away from your head or something, Bishop?
No, it is still near my face, like in this reference I'm using for cable.
Oh,
Because that is a microphone.
goodness gracious! Todd, gotta help him out. That's your job today.
What
Is
is
to help
in
us
his-
create
What is
something.
in his hand? Like,
Oh
he's-
It's a gun.
oh, the other
No,
one.
the other hand.
Like, is that
Oh,
like
look, that's
his
clearly.
graduation hat?
It looks like a graduation hat.
It's gonna be the other gun. Just give me a bloody minute. I'm working on his face still.
I don't think Cable
Oh,
ever
you
graduated
people.
from high school.
I'm not sure that he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like we just lost John.
Me
Hopefully
or
he'll figure
Cable?
that out. Goodness gracious. Well, Booster, as much as I would love to sit here and focus on the debacle that is your art, I
Oh,
shall
my God.
continue on to other people. And you might want to
Everyone's
think
a
about another
bloody
thing.
critic.
Well, it's kind of better if the eyes are a little bit symmetric, just a touch.
Oh my god.
Don't you have any tools in this program where they just put eyes for you?
It's MS Paint, dude.
You people do not understand the intricacies of my work.
Hit the I button.
Yeah.
All right, come back on over here. We're starting to see some heavier lines, and the ink is being laid down really nice by Brad and our host for today. This is starting to pop out. I'm starting to get at the feel of the width of him, whereas before it did seem a little odd with the shoulder, but no, it looks perfect now. And it's looking really good, Brad. All right. And of course, come over here, Jiminy again. Jiminy, you want to do me a favor and pick that up a little bit so we can see the femininity going on?
You see it?
Oh yeah, I see it. It's a lady.
It's a lady.
It's a lady. Okay, so you're basically channeling your best Bobby Drake. Is what you're doing today.
Cable, not dominant.
No, wrong. Bobby Drake is straight. He's
I
not
agree.
gay.
That's Natalie Summers.
You sound a little
What?
sound a little upset about that. Is this a fragile masculinity I've been hearing about?
Yes.
They've ruined Spider-Man and his amazing friend for me forever.
Yeah, no, it's
Hey
really
there,
is.
Spider-Man. You silly.
If anybody in the old guard of superheroes is getting from Marvel, it's definitely the Human Torch, who routinely yells out as he turns on his powers. Flame on.
This is true.
That is
true. Blast for hell out. Very nice, Kalila.
Oh
Very
my
true.
gosh.
Very true.
Just
Very true.
just wait.
That is
Haven't they-
true.
They've made Johnny Storm by, haven't they? Just wait. They're hooking up with Iceman, and they're going to be like, "It's the Fire and Ice combo." Just
Yeah.
wait.
Oh,
You know the
they
thing.
did, didn't they? They hooked him up with Wolverine's son, Dakin, didn't they?
oh my
Da-
god.
yeah, Dakin. Yeah.
And they
What
literally
was
had a
that?
cover where Dakin pierced him from behind. It was not
It is.
subtle.
Definitely Dakin. By the
Yeah.
way, it's not Dakin.
Dakin.
There are 2 K's in there for a reason, guys. You know, once again, grammar. Hi. But
Dakin
Grammar
Saga.
police.
Frega
Tomato.
Fraga.
Tomato.
no, it's not tomato
Should've
tomato. This
never-
is a grammatic point, Bill. Stay out of it.
Frega
No.
Fraga.
You're wasting your time. We're artists. We don't care about grammar.
I know.
Mm-mm.
I'm just playing anyway. I don't care what you call him. He's a stupid character. But
I'll call him tomato.
Just trying
That
to
is
trigger
stupid.
everyone on purpose now. Bloody hell.
yeah. But no, you know, making Bobby gay is odd. But that's not even the worst part of it. They turned him into a mean, nasty gay.
Mhm.
And I can't imagine the gay community is happy about that.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think they're really thinking about that. They were just thinking about checking off a, identity politic thing for them. You know, they didn't care about whether it was realistic or not, whether it made sense or not, whether it was flattering or not. It's just like, oh, we need someone to be gay. Let's just choose Iceman for no
Yeah,
reason.
that's exactly what they did. Yeah, that's true. Oh, let me jump over here to the chat and interact a little bit. We have Good Dog Press says, the angry wee bird. Don't know what he means, but I'm sure there's a meaning there.
You
PS
might
Filter
mean
says,
me as in the Kiwi.
Yeah,
maybe.
While you're reading
Uh,
the chat, go back to Booster, please.
Would you like me to?
Cable's hair is
Okay.
on fire.
Okay, fine. All right, there we go. All right, now come back over here. PS Melter says, stop using porn for reference, Booster. I know what artists you idolize. Uh-oh.
No. What? This is a microphone, I swear.
Good job,
Greg
President.
Land reference.
Rest in peace, John. Yeah, it's too bad John had trouble today. Hopefully he'll fix that. Kat says he has nice Super Saiyan hair. He does. If we could draw male characters as women, I would have done that since the beginning. Oh, that's true. Kat is really good with women.
The whammon.
Asuka Langley Soryu says Jimmy's looks like Ruby Rose from the what is that called? Ruby?
Ruby Rose.
Oh,
Is it
Yeah,
right.
like Machinima put out a thing called Ruby. It was like a,
Cringy show that did it with red and blue.
yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't care for it much, but the people who like it, good for them, you know.
It's like anime made by weebs. It's disgusting.
Yeah, but it's popular, right?
Yeah,
So-
but their opinions are incorrect.
Okay, well that's fine. Joshua Hughes says, "Is Jiminy Cricket disqualified for drawing a female cable? Absolutely not.
Yes. Oh,
Now,
I
if
mean,
he
no.
starts putting color into it, he's disqualified.
I'm not putting color into it. No color.
Mm-hmm.
P.S. Melter says she looks like the chick off of Star Trek Next Generation that died at the end of season 1 that boinked Data. We're talking
Oh, Tasha Yar.
Tasha Yar.
Ortho's character.
Awesome.
Goodness gracious. Eric Boyd seems to be enjoying and having a laugh. Yeah, you know, Eric, we were hoping to have Elric in here today, but he had some family business he had to deal with. Pixel Trader, Mr. Land called. Oh, tell us more about that, Pixel. I'd like to know what Mr. Land had to say. Asuka says, Chester, tell Booster that his cable looks like he's holding a. You can
Holding
read
a
that
what?
yourself.
Holding a what?
I shan't read it. Brad will get mad at me.
A magic wand.
Oh.
Yes, a magic wand.
Oh my. All right. Well, I can't handle it. I got to take Booster off. Sorry, Todd.
What?
Yeah, he looks like he's holding one of those old light bulbs that would blink when you took a photograph.
It's in progress. I'll get round to it.
A flash bulb, Todd? Is that
Yeah.
what you mean?
That's fine.
Well, I'm over here to Hillel. Hillel's starting to put inks into his face. That's cool. I really do like Hillel's cartoon style. It's always fun to see what he comes up with that.
Oh yeah, very animated.
Yeah, he does cartoon stuff. It's fun. Okay, let's continue down here. We come over to Bill and checking out Bill. We're starting to get some. We're starting to get some inks in here. Starting to pull out. It's definitely. Yeah, X-Men is actually a lot more powerful. It seems too. Don't you think, Bill?
Oh yeah, he's one of the most powerful characters I think they came up with. Cable without any restrictions.
Yeah, he has no disease and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just probably next to like Apocalypse and Legion, and is that
Really?
level.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Huh.
huge. He can read. You know, I think at one point he was like altering atomic structures and to whatever he wanted
Wow.
to, that kind of stuff. So
You know, it's that
That's
powerful.
pretty cool.
He does have a psychic side, doesn't he?
it's all psychic. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's what he uses to make sure his body doesn't get covered in whatever the hell he's infected with.
No, he's
Cable
not
does, too.
infected. That's the difference between him and Cable. So he doesn't have to use. Cable uses his psionics to keep the disease in check, so he doesn't
Nice.
turn into a big junk pile.
I'm
Whereas,
glad you
But
used the word science.
yeah,
There is a story where
and Nate Gray is just full on all the power, and he's also the difference is he's from Jean Grey and Scott Summers, whereas Cable's was a Madeline Pryor's kid, so he has more.
Mhm.
He's from the original source material, I guess. But he still
Yeah,
tests
but he
tube.
came around in Age of Apocalypse, though.
Yeah,
he
he was an
also-
Age of Apocalypse character that was
Mm.
brought into the Marvel universe after the Age of Apocalypse ended, and I think they all had 4 issues for that Age of Apocalypse storyline, and then X-Men continued on to issue 5, and it was made an ongoing story from there.
Now,
And I'm
do
not
you
sure how
think
long it ran.
do you think he approaches anywhere near the level of Franklin Richards, though?
See that?
No, because Franklin and Wanda, like they're both they can just alter all the reality, which is crazy.
Bill's getting
I
some
do
love.
see. I know he is getting some love from, I would assume, his wife with French manicure going on.
There you go.
She's
Yeah,
showing off her nails.
that's Mrs. Argos creation.
Mrs. Argos.
Mrs. Argos. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello,
hello.
she's got to tell
Hi.
me something. Oh yeah, say hi to the guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How you doing?
Hello, Mrs. Argos.
That's okay. That's our oiled booster. Don't worry about him.
Okay, that's fine. I don't get to
Nice.
come up here very often.
No, this is usually the art studios kind of most people try to avoid it.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought that would be the funnest place in the house.
it can be.
Oh
But-
my.
Does she model for you too?
Good job. Looks good.
Thank you.
It does look good.
It looks really good.
Yes. Very nice to meet you. I'll have to. We'll have to speak again.
Okay.
Your husband and I are working on a project together.
Yeah, I know he's been working. I hardly see him anymore. But that's good.
It is good.
that's sad.
You're to a happy marriage is when you like get to miss each other.
That's true.
Oh.
That's good.
Is that oh or is that ugh?
That's
Oh
awesome.
no,
It's all
good.
good.
That's
It's
good.
it's all good.
It's all good. Yeah.
I always feel sad when my wife takes some business trip. So
Yeah.
yeah, left alone.
Oh,
Coming down the line here, of course, our last contestant we have on today is Adrian. Now, Adrian's starting to put his inks in as well, and he, unlike Booster, properly used his blues beforehand.
oh my god.
Well, I did properly use them anyways.
Yeah, well, why not,
No
dude?
idea what you're saying.
No, he's rather soft. But tell us, Adrian, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Can you guys hear me?
A little bit. A little bit.
I don't understand. I'm still trying to get this mic to work correctly half the time. I was gonna say there's a storyline where Cable is actually godlike, and that's not a Nate Summers storyline. That's a Cable storyline. It's like a Cable and Deadpool story.
I see.
Like he pretty much takes over the world almost.
Oh, cool.
I don't know that storyline.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's a later 90s, I believe. Maybe 2000s.
Oh yeah, what is it?
No, it's not a what if. It was the actual canon for a while.
Oh, really? I don't know that line at all. Like I said,
Yeah.
I missed a gap of stuff. I've tried to read up, pick up, catch up with trades and stuff, but there's so much of it. It's hard to do all of that, and I keep getting people sending me Hangout links to other things. Guys, I'm doing the fan edition.
Get out of here.
Well, depending on his writer, he's a different character a lot of times, depending on the writer too. Because there's like a Zen type Cable versus like the military style Cable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like it just depends on the writer a lot of times. Like I don't like
Gotcha.
everything I read about him, but
Mm-hmm.
he is one of my more favorite characters since childhood.
Cool.
Okay. Now, Pixel over here is giving us a little bit more information because he had mentioned that he was talking to Mr. Land, and I said, "Well, who is that? Who is Mr. Land?" And then he said, Mr. Land had called, and he says, "Mr. Greg Land, porn tracer, penciler." Lol.
Greg Land?
Naughty Pixel.
Is that his official? Is that his official title? Is it?
Porn tracer, penciler. Maybe.
All in one.
All in one. P.S. Melter wants to confirm to us that Ruby Rod is from The Fifth Element, and of course he likes to say Supergrain. And Ruby Rose is the next Batwoman. Oh, that's that actress that they put her in. I don't know.
Oh, the lesbian one who's not Jewish enough.
She's not
No.
lesbian enough, I think, is the problem. Not lesbian enough, yeah.
I thought it was
Which I
not
don't know.
Jewish enough.
I liked her in John Wick. She was fine, right?
Yeah, I like the part where she doesn't talk.
Pixel Trader says that Mr. Greg Land, porn tracer, penciler extraordinaire, he called to tell Booster, great job.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
That's nice.
It's so
Very
nice to me.
Excellent.
That was
But
crazy.
I haven't bothered to go and check to see what's going on YouTube, but it sounds like there's a lot of streams going on right now. Oh, well. It is what it is. And P.S. Meltzer says, it's BS. Ruby Rose will be a fine Batwoman. SJWs can kiss. Okay. Right. But yeah.
You have to say it just as he put it. That's hilarious. Go on.
SJWs can kiss me boom. All right. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why not. The acting bit, we'll see, right? I have a feeling it's going to end up being a lot like the other CW type of stories, which are they kind of lame most of the time, and then they sparkle occasionally. I mean, do you guys? Is there any of those CW type of TV ones that actually stick with you?
I used to like Flash, but it was crying.
The only one that's worth watching at all is Arrow. Barely. The other
Season
ones
one,
are-
maybe.
Yeah.
Season one was good, but even now it's still the one that's most watchable for me because it's not completely stupid. The Flash is 90% of the time just silliness. Supergirl is SJW garbage. And Legends of Tomorrow is just sewer water. It's just
Well, I think
It's really bad.
last season, I think.
I think Supergirl is the most disappointing to me, actually.
yeah.
The thing with these shows is they're not
Yeah.
superhero shows. They're teen dramas pretending
they
to
are.
be superhero shows.
There's
That's all
slumber
they are.
parties,
Very
and yeah, this is it. Boys.
They're for teenage girls. They're not for us.
Mhm.
Oh well.
They're- Yeah.
Now, P.S. Melter is telling me Sweetcast has his drawn and quartered on. What are you talking about? His drawn and quartered. This is the
His
official drawn and quartered.
This is the
What is-
official drawn and quartered.
It is. We are the official.
Chaps is
Actually.
doing one for writers.
It's the only.
Oh,
one.
well. Then it's not drawn and quartered. It would be right and quartered. Come on.
Well, see, there's a
forget it.
writer who has bad grammar. You got to go help him, man.
I know, but I don't want to.
We're beyond
Yeah, but
that.
see, the problem is I don't know about the concept of that, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
how
isn't it
are you
trademark?
going to do that?
Yeah, I mean, come on, is he infringing?
Well, no, he can go ahead and try it. I know Pixel also wants to do the color and quarter, which I think would probably be more interesting, but they're both pushing it. I mean, because watching a person create a piece of art in front of you is interesting.
It
Watching
is.
someone color it, well, drawn and colored, would you really want to go drawn and colored? They're not drawing, they're coloring.
It
Pixel.
could be interesting, kind of like a Bob. You know, it's painting. Watching someone paint.
No. Well, that's the thing. It could be interesting as long as people talk about as they're doing certain things that they do. I don't know if you could do 10.
Yeah.
5.
Informative, yeah.
If they say, okay, here I'm going to go in and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that.
Right.
Part, it's also leading you towards learning.
Yeah.
You know, because if you're not, if you're just watching somebody, that's one thing. But if you're watching because you're like, oh, this might be something I can do because I know I'm not that great of an artist, but I do love comics. Maybe I could.
Todd
do
just
this.
admitted he's not that great of an artist.
But you get what I'm saying, right? If you don't,
No.
you know, if you have color theory, if you're willing to take some direction and learn, maybe it'd be something that somebody has an aptitude for.
Yeah, to find your niche in the
Right.
world
So
of
it
comics.
It could be an absolutely excellent thing to do. But I would rather have them. I would rather, you know, if we had other like pros on the show, you know, I'd almost wouldn't be able to do it because I want to watch and hear them talk about it, you know, because I want to learn some things I don't know, how to do really good color holds and stuff like that. And,
I was gonna do a call show called Drawn and Lettered, and people put letters on anything they want. Anything.
Yeah.
It could
That
be
sounds very.
it could be your
Sounds thrilling.
Well, I wish them the best of luck, but I don't know why we can't coordinate ourselves a little bit so that we're not all dropping at the same time, because there are many things running right now, and we should try to coordinate ourselves a little bit. But oh well, it is what it is. We'd have flats done prior to see colors. Oh, really? So you want to start with flats?
Drawn in flats.
well, you'd have to actually go in with flats done.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't know anything about it, Todd.
Well,
It's
flats
hard.
actually take a long time. So to watch somebody flat would be just ridiculous.
Yeah,
So
it'd be
you want to
mind-blowing.
tell everyone what they're gonna do and have it flatted. You know what I mean? And then what you're doing is you're just picking up those solid colors and then manipulating, adding brushes to them, and then adding light to them, and yada yada. But you know, to start from flatting to finish, that wouldn't work. It'd just take too long.
I kind of prefer P.S. Melter's idea. He suggests drawing blind.
Well, Booster's got the market sewn up on that, doesn't he?
He does.
I'll win that one every time.
Absolutely. I'm just going to, you guys keep chatting amongst yourself. I'm just going to come and show the folks the art as we go by.
Tell
But,
Bill to unmute himself.
Tell Bill to unmute himself. Okay, I will. He's
Yep,
probably having
Bill.
a chat with his wife, so it's
No,
all good.
I muted him because he was picking on me with the whole letter show.
Oh,
Did-
Bill, you have been muted by a very evil Todd, so you might want to fix that.
yeah. Todd scared me.
So let's see what Booster's working on here. What is that? Is
I'm
he a
working my
hockey
way
goalie?
down, dude.
Are those hockey goalie pants?
Oh my
God.
god, these are his pouches. I'm working on them, Todd.
What
You wanna see
pouches
the
are we
wrist
talking
on-
about?
These pouches.
Ooh,
Pouches? What?
coming along.
Pouches.
I'm
But
waiting
this is-
for Hillel to show up. There we go. Yeah,
is
Hillel's
what we
getting some
have
pretty
so far.
clean lines in here right now. I like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm coming to you, Booster. It's your turn. It's your turn. Here you go. Here you go.
There we go.
There you go.
This is it so far. I'm
Now,
still
are
working on
those?
He's got.
Are
Remember
those
when
things?
Superman
Oh,
takes the thing off his chest and throws it? The plastic thing. That's
Yeah.
well,
Cable's got it in his hand.
he does, and I'm kind of wondering why.
still working on it, Todd.
Booster, why on his shoulders do you have so many suppositories on there? Just curious.
He's clinically depressed. He needs.
Those are Liefeld bullet pills.
These suppositories are bullets. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah, so this is his little panic case. he's like, oh jeez, I'm having a panic attack. I need it.
No, I'm talking about the little things that usually put up people's bum over here on the right shoulder.
It's just in case he's really stressed in war. He just needs to loosen up a little, you know.
I actually got them on my Cable as well. Their Liefeld likes to draw them.
I don't know. That tells me something a little bit about Rob Liefeld, I guess.
He's got the Phantom Force in his hand. He's gonna
Moving
throw it.
On. Here we go. We have Bill, and luckily he is now unmuted. Yeah, this is definitely coming along, Bill. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's my 5th version. I threw away so many before I could finally get started.
You bloody people.
Just coming along now.
No,
It is. I like it,
you
dude.
pull off that effect really well. That you got going around him. This is really This could be the winner.
Yeah, that's gonna be the fun part.
It is cool, though.
Did you get some pro white?
I do.
Oh, good.
I do have some pro white.
So why are we talking about pro white stuff? What are you talking about?
Oh,
This stuff right here.
Bleed. Proof white.
Right. This brand's is Dr. Martin's. There's also Pro White's another brand. So, and it's just like you add a little water, get the consistency of like cream cheese, and that's how I did all that snow effect on that Batman drawing last month.
Sounds disgusting.
It is. It doesn't taste as good as it looks. That's for sure.
It does make a good look. I've seen Gary use the same stuff. Cool. All right. Let's go down here and see out what Adrian is doing. And Adrian is coming along with his strife. Got his inks in and such. I can only see the top of his head, but that's okay. If you want to back it up so people can get a look at what you're doing.
Sure.
There you go. Awesome.
Backing slowly.
All right. He has nipples. That's good.
Ooh. Oh, I gotta check this out.
Booster does like them.
A little too much detail.
I think you should put a little more detail in them, to be honest, bro. I think they need to be pointier. I think they need to look like they could take someone's eyes out if you charged at you.
I'm not really sure what they are. They're some kind of light.
Okay, well, you need to change them to nipples. Okay, just take my word for it.
They are no Booster. They are nipple covers.
Oh
They're
my
there to
god!
protect the nippleage.
With a light. With a light.
Oh, hey, I get it. Oh, hey. Ah, goodness.
I just use tape to protect mine, but yeah.
Off of the.
Oh no, you go, dude. You're just fine. I was just trying to get a Booster excited and distracted, is all.
Weapons of warfare, let me tell you.
Booster does not need to be excited.
Oh
boy.
Of course I do. Anywho, moving on.
Moving on. Good Dog Press says the only thing Pixel is color is like watching paint dry. Lol.
Oh.
Manny. Goodness gracious.
Why is he mean, Manny?
He's mean. He's just mean. Trish Sidekick says you never know when you're going to need a good suppository. This is true.
It's true. It's true.
It's true.
In the middle of the battlefield, my friend. It could come right at you.
Always be prepared.
Always.
Always be
I bet Batman has suppositories.
I bet you he does.
No, he
He
does.
has shark repellent. He must have those.
Yeah.
They're shaped like
Trusty
that.
Psychic. Eric Boyd says Booster is the Rembrandt of Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. Well, that's probably going too far, I'd say. The Rembrandt.
I'm
He's lying
going to
to
Google
you.
that.
He's lying to you. Yeah.
I'm gonna Rembrandt.
Although Trusty Sidekick counters that by saying, no, Mr. Boyd, he is the Picasso.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
sure. Picasso is absolute garbage, so you can take that all you want.
I'll take it hard, Chester. Don't mind me.
We know all about that, Booster. That's why you're always oiled. You're always ready. You got John Diller back in the house?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me clearly?
Oh my gosh.
We can hear you clearly. Your sexy, beautiful voice self.
Oh, thank goodness. Now I'm going to try one more thing, and if this works, I can actually hop into the competition.
Oh, sweet. Well, you have an hour left, so what can you do with that hour, I guess?
Oh, more than
You
enough.
can game the system.
More than enough. He's put that challenge down, huh?
Oh my God.
Let's see.
You can game the
That
system.
says, watch when Booster dies. His art will become famous and considered masterpieces. I'm more interested in her contemplation of your death, actually.
Yeah, don't talk about me dying. My blood pressure's getting better.
We already know, Kat, Booster had high blood pressure, even though he's only 26 years old, so let's not stress him too much. Say
Don't
some
stress me
soothing
out,
words
Mom.
to him, please.
Yes, soon.
And you are presenting, John, so I think you're fine.
Present yourself to the audience, John.
P.S.
Sorry, I'm
Melton says, when you're not white enough, go pro white.
That's true.
He continues with, and the nipple cost us the page 13 rate, the PG-13 rating. There goes monetization.
Yeah, good work, Adrian.
The good thing is we're not monitored or not monetized. Anyway.
No, we need 1,000 subs to do that. I know when they did that changeover to that, a lot of people are upset, but you know what? I don't mind that. I think that's fair enough. Actually.
Yeah, it forces people to work for it.
Yeah,
So-
man. Yeah.
You got to put out decent bloody content there.
You do. And
Yeah.
Justice Sidekick is helping us with this decent content by saying Strife has pasties.
Oh, that's not helping at all, Chester.
It is helping. Asuka says, Chester, Booster's cable has a semi-truck exhaust pipe coming out of his back. Is that not 90s extreme? What is?
It's work in progress.
You notice they're not making these comments about anybody else's art, right? It's just you. Manny has an opinion, continuing on the coloring idea. Watching a coloring stream is like watching paint dry. It is not as dynamic as watching artists draw. Well, it depends on how they do it. If they do their suggestion where everything is flat and they come in and they're talking about how they're adding glows and stuff, it could be cool. I think it's worth a try at least.
Yeah, no, if you have the right people, it could be awesome. You know, it could be something, like I said, it could absolutely be something where people watch and go, you know what? I think I'd like to try that, because I'm not going to say it'll look simple. It might look simple and it's not, but you'll get the gist of tools and stuff. Because remember, you're using, you can actually do brushwork over art on top of flats and stuff.
It's really unfortunate that Todd has the microphone right now, because he is making a very good point. Coloring is extremely boring to watch. There's no dynamism at all. I mean, I know that Todd goes on there and he likes to have people white box him as he colors, and the thing is, it just does not work. It is horrendously boring.
Shots fired. Okay.
Here's the thing: I'll easily color on MS Paint. See how that does, eh?
Ooh, goodness gracious!
I'll use the old paint tool here.
I think you'll just bucket the whole page and make it disappear. So it would be better.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll have to see. You know, the thing, if they can make it work, the good thing about it, it would give some exposure to colorists, and that would be great. Because one of the things I've loved about being part of this community is I've learned so much about the artists and writers that I didn't know anything before. I just read the comic. I wasn't like, oh, I know this artist, that artist. I didn't know anything. Look how much I've learned. Look how much I've met. I'd like to know more about colorists as well. So I hope they can make it work, because I think it'd be cool.
One thing you couldn't do is a fan edition. That would not work.
No, that would have to be pros. Yeah, sure. It's just a one-shot thing, and Pixel really wants to do it, so he's going to work it out, and he'll get someone to take care of that and host it and do everything. I'm sure it'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, And if, I'm sure he'll find somebody. If he needs some place to host it, we can certainly put it on the fan speak. But you'll have to find people who really understand that, and you'll have to work it out on how to make it cool. But yeah, I wish him the best of luck because I'd like to know more about these colorists and stuff. I mean, like I spent some time on Kyle Ritter's channel. Really sweet guy. I like Kyle. I have great respect for Elizabeth Breitweiser. I mean, that lady's insane. Her ability is crazy. So I'd like to learn more, right? But
here's a good example of how a show could go. If Kyle sent his flats, the flats they're done by somebody else, to you, to the different artists, and then you color them, and then see the difference of what everyone else does. That's what would be the cool dynamic of the show, would be seeing how everyone takes those flats and what they turn them into. Because they would all be different. There wouldn't be two.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. We seem to be boring John Dillard, Todd. I do apologize. But Kat says, I just think we need to be realistic. Mentally ready for Booster and his bad health habits. Okay.
Absolutely. Says, do you think I should bring up the bad health habits more often? Do a whole GoFundMe thing? Yeah. Please donate $200,000 for Booster and his bad eating habits.
Sure, they might get you some GoFundMe money. But I think the real problem is, Booster, you probably, a diet of whiskey daily is probably not the way to go, dude.
What?
But
it's what I need to put up with your crap.
My crap. My voice is scintillating and soothing.
Yeah, true. I'm sorry. I just lashed out on you.
Here, let me help you, Booster.
You have a nice voice, but Ethan's voice really able to put me to sleep. It's very soothing.
It is soothing. Well, see, I'm not trying to put you to sleep. I'm trying to scintillate you. I did add that to the word. That's an adjective.
I don't know what that word means, but it gets me all excited.
It should, especially when I say things like this, Booster, in this tone of voice, which I know you love.
Whoo, Daddy.
Ooh, baby.
Whoo, Lordy.
The Ryan Cardinal says, hey, have any of you seen that wild blue light thing happening over New York? No, I haven't. What's going on over there?
Yeah, I saw that.
Let me check it out.
If you go to Alex Segura, if you go to
Hey, now,
Twitter,
over Jerusalem many years ago, we had a light show one night that was quite interesting. Did you see that, Hillel?
No. When was this?
Jesus
That was many years ago, dude. It was creepy.
Oh, I think I heard about that actually.
It was aliens. It was all over the news.
Oh, it's a Transformer.
Oh, yeah, obviously, yeah.
So Fox was the Transformer that was blowing up. That was
yeah. Thank goodness we had Michael Bay to document that all for us. Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's an explosion, but they're doing it live and it's blue. Well, that's interesting, dude. Let me check it out. Here.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. Damn it. This guy's got 1,400 people watching him talk about the blue light. Oh goodness.
Bloody hell. Oh well, now I'm gonna Google this.
I'm gonna lose all the viewers now.
Wow, it is interesting. Wow, that's cool. Yeah,
Whoa.
aliens. Sweet. Okay, coming back. Thanks a lot for distracting us there, Kat.
You trying to get us interested in colors?
That was Ryan.
You mentioned electronic transformer. I thought you meant like a transformer from Michael Bay movies.
Did you guys ever see the videos of Chinese cities like floating in the air from China?
Yeah, no, those have been pretty cool, huh?
Well, those are weird.
Well, the Chinese are working on holographic technology quite a bit. They actually have a lot of little shows you can watch along, in various places in Beijing and in Singapore, not Singapore, in my brain just left me, Beijing, and they're cool holographic shows they are putting out. They're getting really good at it.
This should really, business-wise, they'll do away with business travel. They'll hurt the airline industry huge.
What do you mean?
Because if you're able to be at your own business and then holographically check yourself into a room at another business where you do your presentation that way,
Well, that is called telepresence, and they've been working on that for a decade, dude.
Right. So that don't you think that'll hurt the business travel completely?
I would say everything that comes that is new, people complain that it will take away jobs and destroy things, but in the end, it always works out.
I think right now people are kind of weirded out by it. They tried to actually introduce this kind of technology publicly a few years ago on live television, and I think people just were a little bit weirded out by it. It's a little bit like the idea of some people when they first started introducing selling ready-made mixes for cakes. People didn't feel like they were actually cooking, so they went back and they added in there that you had to add eggs as part of the cooking process, and then people started purchasing it. It's just a little too removed from reality for people.
Human psychology. Yeah, it's interesting. And Kat is very concerned, and she wants to know if we're going to have a therapy session for Booster. I don't know. I think I'd rather watch him spin.
So
Nah, I'll be right. She'll be right, man.
Apparently, John's drawing bowling ball, man.
Oh, goodness gracious.
As John has been on the show for exactly 6 minutes and has already contributed much more than Todd.
Ooh. Pablo Romero Art is here, and he says hello. Well, hello, Pablo. Always nice to see you.
That's a sexy voice right there.
Yeah, I like Pablo, man. He's a really good artist.
Yeah.
Well, I'll come back over here to the chat in a bit. I'm going to show the art again, guys. We do have a Dillard in here, so that'll be cool. But let me start on this side as I've been doing and showing our host for today. And his thing is definitely coming together.
Nice.
You're actually quite ahead of time, actually. We have about, 50 minutes. So looks like you're going to have a lot of time for detail there, Brad.
Yeah, that's fine. John needs to catch up anyway.
He does. And John is creating the scarecrow.
He's like pushing cable into a small box, it looks like.
He is. But I'm sure he has something going on. He has an idea here, but that does look like Scarecrow or Jack Skeleton or something like that. We'll see how that comes out. Good luck to you, John.
All right.
Go over here, Jiminy Cricket. Now, Jiminy, you want to bring that up a little bit so we can check it out? Ooh, the inks are coming down. It's a sexy lady who seems to have pecs instead of boobies. I'd probably try to fix that if I were you. Are you going for peck lady? Is that what you're going for?
Well, her gun's covering up her assets. So
I see. So that's your first mistake. I get it. Yeah.
Butt stock.
Yeah. Oh, you got some assets down there too.
Oh, there you go. They're and they are assets indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking great, dude. Sweet. Of course, we'll skip over Todd because he's doing nothing useful. Thanks, Todd. Hillel is really starting to get some good stuff. Could you back that up for us, Hillel? Let us get a good look at it here. Yeah, I like it, dude. It's got that your cartoony feel. It's fun.
Yeah,
I like it, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish you like there was like in the picture with him that he's like pissed off at.
You wish there was what?
Somebody in the picture with him that he's looking at.
Oh yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would be, but I like it, dude. It's really
You
cool.
have time. You have time. Enlarge your canvas and then put somebody if you want, but you have time. You're way ahead of the game here.
I might.
You could do that. We don't have page size limits here, so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll consider that. Let me see how it goes. And I mean, really, I think all I have left is just finishing my outline, and then I'll probably have time to do something else.
Yeah, I like it though, dude. It's very cool. Now, Booster has not only gone silent, but he has taken off his page, which means that Booster is working on something naughty, I think, in the background, as he's apt to do.
Never. I'm a good boy, and here it is anyway. This is where we're at so far. I'm currently working on the details for the arm.
Phantom Zone. What is he?
Oh my god.
What is he gonna do with that?
What's he doing?
I'm not sure.
He's
So,
Look.
here, I have your report card.
Take this report card or die.
oh my god. You people
Oh,
are
now we have
awful.
Ethan coming on. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Well, anyway, keep it up, Booster.
Oh,
Come
there goes
over here,
half the
Bill.
audience.
Yeah, huh? But over here with Bill, Argos Creation. Oh, yeah, dude. If you pull that effect off, it's going to be great. It's looking really good, dude.
Thanks. See if I can do it in time.
Nice.
Well, you do have 43 minutes, so I think that's plenty of time.
All right.
Looking good, though. Let's go over
Alright.
here, Adrian.
Keep on
And
going.
Adrian has got his strife going on. And he's got his inks in solid, and he's starting to do some hatching over here. Looking good, Adrian.
Thank you.
Did you see the blue light, Adrian? Did you check it out?
No, not yet.
New York has a blue light. Aliens are coming. It's the end of the world.
Where's Art Bell when you need him?
Where is he? He passed away, unfortunately. But, did enjoy the Art Bell. You guys ever watch
Do you think it's
what,
going
Coast
to
to
cause
Coast, I think you call it?
a blackout for 3 days in New York again?
Oh, really?
I mean, do you
Is
think
it really good? Is it that bad? I just kind of looked at the picture.
You can see over the whole city. I mean, it's a huge issue.
And it must be a transformer type of problem, right?
It's probably a substation blowing
You mean
up.
Decepticon?
It's a power plant.
It's a Decepticon plot.
I mean,
Come on, guys, it's Russia.
It is. It's always Russia.
Russia's fault. Yeah.
It is.
It's turned into a big electrical fire, is what it's turned into.
Oh, yeah, it's interesting.
And the stock market grew too fast.
There it goes.
Mm.
Ooh, that was a pro-Trump comment for all those who didn't catch that. We'll keep an eye on it. It's always interesting to see those kind of things, but it's always tends to be something mundane in the end, doesn't it?
Maybe.
At least that's what
I
they tell us.
mean,
So they tell us.
New York is due for a power outage again.
Well, I remember when I was young, we had a year where the magnetic storms, the solar storms, were so heavy that they pushed the aurora borealis all the way down past New England, and you could actually see the aurora borealis in New York City. I remember that because that happens very rarely. But yeah, I don't know if anybody here was alive when that happened or remembers seeing it. But
It happened in Seattle too.
you did it, yeah. Seattle's a bit more north, but yeah, no, it's interesting when that happens. Anyway, let me come over here and talk to the chat. Let's see here. Drawing art with Art and Booster. Might be cool. It's Booster. It boosts the ratings. Ha ha ha. That's a joke, I think. Santa Raven says, Brad, that is ugly. But if you give me a wrench, I will vote for you.
Sorry, nope, not
These
happening.
damn popes. You notice that they've dropped the pope, but they still have the some form of the character name. What is this skullduggery that's going on with these popes? By the way,
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
care anymore. They're all silly.
well, that's okay, Booster. You don't really know what the word skullduggery means, so
I know it's retarded.
That was Dudger.
I know it's just a dumb sounding word, and you should feel bad for saying it.
skullduggery is not a bad sounding word. It's an awesome sounding word.
Awesome
It's
word.
really. You should all feel bad. In fact,
And no, Todd, it is not. It is skullduggery.
dudgery. You're a
Let's
bloody
see.
dudgery.
The Cable is touching himself. Oh goodness gracious!
Again
be
this
talking-
week?
Keep your hands off it, mate. Bloody hell.
I
We
think
always have somebody
Pablo
going
Romero is giving a little bit of shade over here to our Jiminy Cricket, and he's saying Carl
Hey.
Manver says Cable. What? Okay.
Hey.
Ooh.
But it's
Fight.
It's the
My
peckage.
Cable looks far more feminine than Carl Manver's.
It's true. It is true. It is true.
Mhm.
Yes. 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 Of course, it might have been a little bit interesting if the stock of the gun was stuck between immense cleavage. That's an idea. See, imagination.
You should
P.S. Spencer says,
work
I
on it.
apologize, Booster. Dylan looks like he's modeling from porn. Oh, that O face.
No.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I think that's John Dillard's own face he's modeling that off of.
He usually does, yeah.
That's usually what he does.
P.S. Melter, Hillel's cable looks constipated. I don't know, maybe a little. I like it, actually. That's one of my favorite today is Hillel's, actually. It's really cool.
I think a lot of Rob Liefeld's characters look like they're constipated. So I don't know if I think that's probably an accurate description.
Well, there you go. Maybe there's something to it. There's some psychological point.
This is why we need suppositories.
That's right.
That's right.
Exactly.
Look at
answer, dude.
Look at his right arm. I've got a series of suppository bullet holes here. It's very much standing the Liefeld standard cable.
Oh my gosh.
And, oh goodness, now we have Professor Geek coming on. Awesome.
Cool.
And yeah, well, I do like him as well. Kat does say Booster should give his cable a bottle of whiskey. Maybe make it a little more relatable.
I don't need to bloody project my my insecurities onto these characters. I'm not an SJW.
Booster's cable needs an envelope so he can put his note away.
Oh my god. I'm on it now. I'm making it a gun.
Please. J-Pot Studio says, blame it on a comment. It is always a comment. Yes, it's either that or some other silly thing they can explain away, but whatever. But I say this. There is no such thing as truth beyond what you had for breakfast, so believe anything you want and have fun.
Whoa. Namaste for that.
Namaste. That was definitely namaste. And I am curious to see what Booster's going to do here to try to salvage his graduation hat.
Oh my gosh. It was a placeholder, you guys. Don't you know anything about arting?
No, I don't actually. I don't. No. Yeah. You give me a saxophone, I can art all you like, but not with the
Where's your
pen.
saxophone, dude?
My saxophone, I have a couple of them. I got one sitting in the other room and one sitting in my car. Used it last night.
Go grab it.
Now he's
wanna hear
holding
it.
kittens. What is he doing?
He's got a.
Who wants to hear Chester's saxophone?
Oh, dude, I'm in a busy.
We can't do that. We can't do that because once
wanna hear
Chester
it.
gets his hands on it, it becomes a saxophone.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
No, I want to hear the saxophone.
I could probably play you some recorded thing, but I don't think anyone
come on.
hear that.
In the next room.
For a second, I thought you were going to say the recorder. I'd love to hear that, Chester.
Hey, I have one of those around here too.
Oh my god. Give us some recorder, mate.
Yeah,
How about just some good old fashioned whistling? Can you whistle?
Whoa. All right.
Very nice, Chester. Thank you very much.
Well, just give me a minute.
I aim
Alright.
to please.
There goes my pants.
Sheesh.
God, Booster. You're so depraved, man.
You listened to Pants Off Booster.
Yeah, I did.
I'm that easy.
Damn it. No, damn you, Booster. That's going to become a meme. That is definitely going to be a meme. I know it. Someone's going to put my head, this bear head on something whistling, and Booster pantless. Oh, my God.
Well, I don't think it was going to become a meme, but now that you described it in detail...
Yep. You know how you
It
get
will
Booster's
now
pants
become-
off?
Yeah, I don't think
They put
it
your
will
lips
now
together and
become
blow.
a meme. One of those memes that the kids love.
Yeah, no, the kids do like the memes. Yeah, that's true. Just let you guys know you have about 30 minutes, coming up on 30 minutes. Time flies, though. It's been a quick show. I'm really liking the art I'm seeing, too. It is interesting to me today, though, that Cable wasn't as laughable and laudable as the other things we do. That is more entertaining, I think. But we did enjoy a lot of good laughs from Booster, though, because that is absolutely horrible.
What? That's my best work yet.
Actually, I think it is.
Which is sad.
But that thing is I don't know if you want to actually get better, because you get to a point where it's just sad.
Yeah, then it just becomes sad. It's not funny anymore. It's just like, look at him try. Oh no.
My
It's like
favorite
watching
still was the boobies on Rogue. Those two perfect.
That's a classic. That was classic. Those I think those are some great tits. Honestly, that was a rockin' titties.
I do apologize to all the ladies in the chat who may be offended by Booster. Just understand that his words, ideas, actions, and existence do not relate
absolutely
to Brad and
condoned to Fanspeak. Absolutely condoned by Fanspeak 100% and Brad. They endorse it. In fact, they actually gave me money to say movies on it.
Okay, all right.
They are going to give me money after this show.
Lies. You get nothing, sir. Nothing.
Ah, damn it. Worth a shot.
Now, Booster, I do hope that you actually have taken some time to create the straw poll.
Huh? What?
What do you mean? Oh, God. You are responsible for that.
Oh,
You
yeah. I'll get around to it, Chad. I'll get around to it.
Chester, did you get used to me doing stuff last week?
I didn't get used to anything. I just delegate. That's what I do. I'm a delegator.
I mean, I had it done before you even asked.
Oh, my God.
Yes. That's because you're very good at things. I have to deal with Booster in a slightly different way.
Teacher's pet.
But I do. But hey, I have a lot of experience. I teach children all week long.
Teacher's pet.
Oh, I think Todd's just a little jealous because he can't draw Cable.
A little bit.
And why is it that Todd isn't drawing?
Because he doesn't like
he won the
Cable. He's
competition.
protesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's protesting.
That was 3 answers. What happened?
He is protesting because he
going
doesn't
on a
like
hunger
Cable.
strike.
No.
Oh my God, that's pissy.
I thought I was gonna have something that I had to do tonight.
Like last week?
No,
Which was
son
nothing.
is here.
You
My
sat
son
in
is
chat
here
the whole
from.
time?
My son is here. Who's
Oh,
only
that's
here
good,
about
man.
4 or 5 times a year. But he seems to be playing around a lot with my daughter, so they're having a good time.
Oh, that is good, dude. That means you had plenty of time to draw, so shame on you. Cass says, it's okay. I mentally forget his existence all the time. There you go, Booster.
Aw.
Love from the
That
chat.
that hurt a little. Ooh. I'm just gonna like sit alone and listen to sad piano music for 5 minutes. Jeez.
You should do that.
Yeah.
P.S. Melter wants to know what I teach. I am an English teacher, dude.
It teaches the English.
I do teach the English.
Hmm.
I own my own private school. I also teach it.
You're right. I could teach you the English.
Yes, being a teacher is a very, very big responsibility.
Yes.
But I take it upon myself magnanimously.
Teach you the English. I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're trying to do with that. Pablo does say Booster shouldn't be able to participate. He is too good for this. Oh, there's the love from Pablo for you, dude.
Well, obviously, but I got to give these people something to look forward to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, we get a lot of things dropping while we're doing this. Usually, but I tell you, YouTube's on it today. We're getting new notifications straight away today. I don't know why YouTube has its good days and bad days. You would think that would be bad for their corporate marketing, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Okay. Well, I've been presenting Booster for a while, but we've had enough of that because we need to go look at good art. Go ahead, Bill.
I was going to say, it must be Google's electrical storm in New York that's allowing all the notifications to come out.
Maybe it is, or it could be the return of Tesla himself.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool. Tesla stepping out saying, "I have returned from the future, and I shall save mankind." That would be cool. Uh-oh,
That would
that's
that make a cool movie.
yeah, I'm going to have to write that down.
Yeah, you could trademark that.
I trademark TM. I thought of it. Here.
Do you know?
No, Hillel, you can't take it. No, Hillel.
It's a fan speak original, and I want to play as Tesla.
The practical joke I've always wanted to play on someone, but I haven't done it yet. And that is to try and convince someone that I'm from the future. And the way I decided you could do that is you run into like a restaurant crazy, and you grab the first person you see, you say, "What's the date?" And they tell you the date, say, "The year!" And then, of course, everybody's in your time.
And then you get arrested.
Yeah.
Okay. Good idea. Great idea. Now, everybody, we're looking at our host today, Brad, Pets for Life. And this is a beautiful piece, dude. It came out really nice. I was kind of wondering what you were going to do with his face, but that effect has come off wonderfully. I love the metallic look on the side of the head, dude. This is really good.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Now, you have yourself a little bit less than 30 minutes, but I think you're good to go,
I
man.
think I'll be just fine.
I think you will. Yes. All right. Moving on here. I like it, dude. Looks good. Let's see. John is thundering half the time. What is he going to bring to us today?
I'm trying real hard to see how many blacks I can put in this picture.
You are. But I am
Then why is there a white man?
Oh. I was thinking that I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah, yes. You just made the Drawn and Quarter Foundation jump the shark before the year ends. Huh?
There you go. Yeah. But no, it looks good, dude. Hopefully you'll get that done. You get about 27 minutes, dude.
I'll try.
All right. Come over here to Jiminy Cricket. Now, of course, Jiminy Cricket is giving us a gender bender today. And Todd is insisting upon giving us information in the chat that we don't want.
No, this is where I'm taking a beating if anyone wants to take a look.
You're taking a beating, a physical beating? I might share that.
No, it's Facebook.
Darn.
Gentlemen, do calm down.
Facebook beatings, as
Ooh,
always.
Jiminy, you got 27 minutes, man. You gonna be able to get that done?
I don't know. Do my best.
I do like it though. It does look good.
Yep. I'll keep on working on it.
All right, I'll leave you be, man. Come over here, Hillel. Now, Hillel has got this tightened up real nice. He's got most of his inks in. I think he's putting his finished shading and stuff. I like it a lot, dude. It's a good piece.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Let's come down over here, and we'll skip that atrocity, and we'll come over here to this one. Looks good, Bill. I'm assuming that Pro White or Proof White will be coming in very shortly.
Sure hope so.
Well, you're down to 25 minutes, though.
Yes, I am. Do the
Or
best
so.
I can here. And if it doesn't, I'll see.
That looks good right now, too. But that finish, the image I have in my head of what it's going to look like finished, I think it would be cool. And, of course, we have Adrian as well. And Adrian is definitely working on his hatching, and he's trying to get his shade in there and stuff. It looks good, Adrian. You've been real quiet, Adrian. How you doing, man?
You're quite loud.
Good.
Yeah. Have you had your coffee today?
Yeah, I've had coffee. My mic doesn't pick up when other people are talking too much. I don't, because I was asking you, do you teach adults or do you teach children?
I do. I teach all ages because I have a private school. I take all ages for English study. The majority of my students are kids, but I do have adult classes, and I also am in charge of the cities over the mountain. There's a city, and I am in charge of the adult community hall classes, so I have those as well. And of course, at the university, I teach young adults, of course.
Yeah, my father-in-law taught English in China.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. So you were the. I didn't take. I wasn't part of that. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't do that program. A lot of people who end up in Japan teaching English come through the ALT program. I wasn't part of that. I simply had married a Japanese lady. We're living in Hawaii, and we wanted them to have some of their, their mother's culture. So we moved over here, and I just built my own private school. So it was just easier to do that.
You built it with your own bare hands.
No, I paid people money to do that. Yeah.
You have bare hands?
Own bare hands, people. It's incredible. What a story. There should be movies made by you. Should be played by Brad Pitt.
Well, I don't know if he's good looking enough, though.
Yeah. Okay, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I'd take me some Ryan love.
Bloody hell, me too. Whew.
Yeah.
So I saw the Venom movie, and I was not going to watch it at first because I hear a lot of bad stuff on it. So then I started hearing some positive reviews, and the movie kind of sucks.
Which one again?
Okay.
I couldn't hear the name of the movie, Hillel.
The Venom movie.
I'm sorry. I was annoyed.
Yeah, no, it wasn't very good.
I love how positively you said that. The movie kind of sucks. I love it.
Well, it wasn't great. The CG was horrible. But the real problem with that movie was you had a really good actor, and he didn't understand anything about who Eddie Brock was, and the people around him didn't say, no, Mr. Hardy, that's not Eddie Brock. They just let him do what he wanted. And the other actors they hired were not competent enough to deal with Hardy doing what he was doing. That's the problem with the movie. It just was not cast correctly.
The girlfriend really bothered me. She had kind of a weird face, and
yeah, she did, and but that's okay. I mean, they don't all have to be super beauties, I guess. But
no, it was kind of distracting.
But it was also kind of interesting how Hardy's character was just this full-on cuck, and I don't know why you would want that in a movie. You want him to be your hero, right?
Right.
Well, I kind of like the idea that Venom makes him more of a confident character. I don't mind the idea of Eddie Brock himself being a bit of a cuckish lad, but then, he finds Venom and that makes him more confident. That's classic storytelling.
Yeah, but that's not what they do, though.
More confident at the beginning of the show. He has more positive qualities at the beginning of the movie. And as you go through the course of the movie, it becomes less and less interesting and less confident.
No, that's the wrong way around. It should be like he loves being powerful. Isn't that what Venom's about? Eddie Brock, he loves the power.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, go ahead, Hilla.
I was just going to say that in the movie, they said Venom says about himself that he's like Eddie Brock. He's also a loser on his planet. I was like, wait a second.
That's stupid.
That's not Venom.
That's really dumb. Oh.
Yeah, no, the movie wasn't very good. But then again, there's been a lot of not very good movies lately. I mean, Hollywood is not doing a good job. I mean, we got a couple gems here or there, but they're spending a lot of money, but they're wasting that money.
Well, they don't care.
What do you? I guess not, but I mean, they should, because I think people are starting to get burned out on Hollywood in general.
Yes.
But,
they thought that would happen since the 90s, and they're still trucking.
Yeah. Of course, it will continue on. But I'm just saying, we've had a long run of some pretty bad flicks, man.
Yeah.
And not all. There was a good. I loved Infinity War. I thought that I just watched that again with my wife on Christmas, and
it's a good movie. It did exactly what it set out to do, right?
Yeah, no, it was good fun, man. I love that. The tempo and pacing of that movie is wonderful.
I thought it was going to be an absolutely jumbled mix because of the number of characters in it, but no, they handled all their characters very well. There was a lot of characters, and they all got as much time as they needed. It's excellent.
Yep. No, absolutely. And Thanos was absolutely killer.
Yeah.
Really good job.
Yep.
I don't know. I thought Star-Lord was not portrayed right, though.
Well, I mean, he was an idiot, and he got everyone killed. We all know this.
Well, that's true. Yeah. 19 minutes, by the way, guys. 19 minutes.
It is his first love, so
Yeah, and it was still stupid.
But that wasn't
and he got everyone killed.
I agree.
I mean, they were about to win, and then he flips out. And come on.
Yeah, but come on, it was in the script. They have to lose because they have to have the second movie.
I understand.
Yeah.
I know it's in the script. He could have just done literally anything. They could have done literally anything else to not make Star-Lord an idiot, but whatever.
Well, Star-Lord,
Well,
he messed up a lot too. There's been times where he's messed up quite a bit.
This is true. Yeah, but it's obviously what they're going to do. I mean, obviously they're going to use the contraption in the back of Ant-Man's van, and that's going to be a major plot point in the movie.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it's either that or Carol Danvers. Pick one.
I think Carol Danvers is going to save Tony Stark. What do you want to bet?
Well, I think Carol's going to be the final weapon, but she's not going to be the.
Because Carol Danvers is a hero.
No,
He's a hero.
Her character, though, channels a ton of energy, and they're going to use that when they
the character of
deliver
Brie
the
Larson.
knockout. when they
Yeah, I
deliver the
just hope
knockout
they don't.
punch.
I just hope they don't have her walking around the scene saying "stupid men" or having some, disappointed look on her face by the men, because that's what they want to do. That's
She's
what
gonna have
they
her T-shirt on. Ask me about my feminist agenda.
maybe.
I bet you that'll be on there.
I absolutely love the jokes that came out. I love the jokes that came out about how they're going to defeat Thanos. Well, we'll just uncover his tweets from 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. That was funny.
That was bloody hilarious.
I actually saw Weaponized Nerd Rage. I watched his one of his uploads yesterday, and he was talking about all the merchandise that they have coming out for Captain Marvel already, and it had stuff like dresses and bikes and all kind of stuff. And he was trashing it hard. But I'm like, well, actually, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's all for women, but the whole movie is for women. But that's what's wrong with that? If people are having fun with the movie and they want to buy merch, I thought, why shouldn't they?
But nobody
we
wants
would all
it.
do the same if it was our show, our characters.
Yeah. Well, the ladies might want it. It's all that merchandise is female centric. It's all for women. It's not for men at all.
And the thing is that my daughter gets excited when she's a female superhero, and there's so few of them out there. But at the same time, I kind of explained. I did a show on Supergirl, and my problem with Supergirl was really supposed to be the girl power TV show, which could have been fun, but they just couldn't. They inserted too much politics into it, and then this is the real crime they did, though, was that they took Supergirl, who's effectively Superman's sidekick, and they made a show, but then they put like frontline A-list superheroes around her, like the Martian Manhunter and Superman, and then try to get her to compete with them. Well, if I have my choice between Supergirls and Superman and Martian Manhunter, I'm going to go for Superman or Martian Manhunter. I just feel they're more interesting characters.
I think Martian Manhunter is the most underrated character in comics. He deserves so much better than what he gets.
He is very powerful.
He's powerful, interesting. He's tortured, and Superman's called the last son of Krypton, but Martian Manhunter is literally, it seems like the last son of Mars as far as the Green Martians go, and he's a very compassionate person too.
Yeah, he is. I love Martian Manhunter. I think you can make a really great show or something out of him, and uses the detective side, and the struggle between being a Martian, on a new planet. It's just there's so many great things with this character, man.
And they did a great character. They had no confidence in Supergirl. That was the problem. Was that the people who were producing the show had no confidence in Supergirl. So this is supposed to be a girl power show where all the male characters are more interesting than the female. Jimmy Olsen is a more interesting superhero than Supergirl is.
Okay, I can't stand what they did with Jimmy Olsen in that show. Like, they took the dorky ginger character and they cast like this crazy hot black dude, and he's like, "Call me James Olsen."
That's right.
Jimmy Olsen. Jimmy Olsen's like this tiny little dorky ginger.
Right.
But he has a heart of gold and he never gives up.
That's right.
Well,
but
I don't know what
but the
that,
thing,
I don't know what that Supergirl is, but it's not Supergirl.
Sorry.
I said I don't know that Supergirl is, but It's not actually.
Dude, we can't hear you at all, man. You got to speak into that mic.
You're saying it's not Supergirl.
Yeah, I watched the episode 1 and it was so cringy I couldn't get through it. So I haven't watched since.
I hate all the gender politics in it, man. Like, there's this thing where with the colonel or something was like, she can't do it, and the woman next to him was like, why? Because she's a girl? It's like, no, because she's outmanned horribly. That was a poor choice of words.
Well, and the actress they got for the girl, she pulls off the alternate identity, Kara, pretty well. She's this adorable thing pretty well, but she's never able to transition into a powerful superhero woman. Like, Clark Kent is the bumbling buffoon, but when he becomes Superman, he's complete opposite, miles apart from him. And and even the guy on, I don't think Superman, guy that plays Superman on the show, but he's a lot better than Supergirl.
That's a pretty good portrayal of Superman on that show. Not to mention, just more accurate. I like the compassionate Superman. Not this weird brooding Superman we've got in the movies.
I agree with that. I mean,
yeah.
13 minutes, by the way. 13 minutes.
Bloody hell.
And Booster, do remember there's a straw poll that needs to be done.
Oh my God! I'll get round to it, Chester.
Jesus.
Question is Booster ever let us down before?
What? Ever.
Okay, fine. He hasn't.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. No, actually, I'm really happy. There's some really good pieces coming out here today. Some nice stuff. It's unfortunate. Oh, you're welcome. That we've had so much other channels dropping that has kept our numbers kind of low today, but that's all right. We appreciate everyone who's here with us and supporting us, and we will be voting in exactly 12 minutes. And well, probably 14 minutes, 15 minutes, but we appreciate you guys, and we're definitely going to have a good champion to send over to the pros and kick their butts again.
Ooh, wait, Booster, back out for a minute.
What's up?
Oh, we're sending Booster.
Huh?
Maybe. Now, I'm curious. It was nice to have Dan Fraga on yesterday, or Fraga, but did you guys really think that was the best piece of art for the day?
No, the best one was Mike Miller's.
No, I like Dan's.
I like Dan too, especially.
I like Dan's, but Mike's was objectively the best.
No, wasn't. Sadly.
Mike shortened his leg a little weird.
And his looked like G.I. Joe, not Cable.
Yeah, Dan did the whole
G.I. Joe.
Dan's technique of drawing without pencils was awesome.
That was cool. I love that.
And
that
it came out great. So I'm sorry, I gotta give it up to Dan. Malin again had no feet.
Yeah. That was not
well, Cat. Yes, I use white pencil and white gouache for the highlights.
There you go. To be honest with you, I actually like John's best.
John who?
Dillard.
Dillard. Oh, yeah.
His was good.
Not like his ego needs any more stroking, but no, I liked it the best. John Malin, I like John, but I very rarely like his art, though.
Yeah, John Malin. Yeah. It wasn't the best.
Well, no, it's just a matter of style. I think he's really good. The dude's a pro. It's just not my type of style that I like.
I liked Matt Cossins. I really liked the mood that he made with his.
That was good too.
Yeah, Matt Cossins and also Kung Lee's were very cool.
Yeah, Kung's was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's another thing with Kung. I don't like his thick leg ladies.
Oh,
that's a
really?
personal choice.
You're not into the fight. You're not a fight guy, yeah? Not into the thighs, eh?
You know the way it's Keanu's character.
I like a more slim, athletic lady rather than some gigantic Chun-Li leg.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Body shamer.
share a story there, Chester. I did a rough draft or some character designs for the story I'm doing with Chester, and I've been really studying blacks by looking at Frazetta.
Uh-huh.
So my character was very Rubenesque, Frazetta style, and Chester's like, dude, she's really not what I was thinking of at all.
She was thick as hell, man.
Which is cool.
Chester, you're still
Hey,
biased.
Bill.
I am biased.
Bill, do some darker backgrounds right behind the character.
I
Make it
know.
Pop out some more.
How much time do I have?
Few minutes.
You have exactly 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh my god. I was planning on inking this, but this isn't happening. This is my most detailed thing I've done yet.
It is actually.
Oh
Even
my
though
God.
it's absolutely not right. It's certainly your best effort.
It's so wrong. I'm
I
trying.
I don't know what the hair. What is the hair dryer for?
It's for his amazing hair. Look at this.
Blowing away his enemies.
Look at his hair, dude, man. He's got to look good on the battlefield, my man.
Tennis
Look at that.
ball.
He's got pew pew.
You're going for the Rob Liefeld guns, right?
All right, Josh, you were warned not to put polls up about ravens and crap. So
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Someone's been a bad boy.
John,
this is-
I'm sorry to say there aren't enough 10 minutes left in your life to fix this piece.
Who, lad?
Jeez. Todd throwing shade from his safe and comfy chair.
From his safe space.
Hey. Todd's throwing punches back now, man.
Yeah, you why? Do you guys like the ultra thick girl all the time? Is that your thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Todd's
Yeah.
all kinds of styles. It's cool, man. Just
I
Hey,
want those
no,
ladies to I want those ladies to crush my face with their thighs.
My. I can appreciate beauty in all its forms, of course.
Except
I just
big thighs,
prefer.
apparently.
I'm not a big thick thigh guy, and I also don't understand the big booty thing. I don't get it. I mean, I like an athletic derriere, but I don't know about this big booty thing. That's not for me, dude.
Enhance the buttocks, I say.
Yeah, well, like Kim Kardashian, how many things has she injected in her butt? I mean, come on.
The bigger the cushion, the better the pushing.
Yeah, but that's not real, dude. That's like the looks worse than a bad facelift, man.
Yeah, it probably felt like Jello or something.
Minaj. Ugh. It's so fake. It's so plastic. And when they move the wrong way, you can see it so clearly.
you spend a lot of time inspecting
man.
that you don't like, don't you?
Hey, it's easy to see. If it's so easy to me see it in passing, especially since I have never watched anything that Kim Kardashian or Nicki Minaj has done, then you're not doing a good job.
Mhm.
All right?
Yeah.
You guys have 6 minutes.
Chester's Anaconda don't want none.
Yeah, that's a stupid song.
Oh man,
There you go, Brad. What do
Oh.
you think?
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's pretty good.
finishing
I go a
this.
little bit darker, like one layer darker on the inside of the darks that you had.
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah, I like this Bill. Bill's got this one.
It is cool looking. That is for sure.
No,
Now,
knocked it
of
out.
course, when we are done, guys, I'm definitely going to go back over here and show everybody the art one more time. And then Booster is going to drop that poll, and we will be able to vote on this. So we appreciate you guys hanging around, and make sure everybody votes. Chester, the Keister Inspector. Hey, I'm biased. Everything has an opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And J-Pod Studio seems to think that Booster is a crumb bum. Interesting.
What? what does my bum or my crumb have to do with this?
Is it a Kiwi thing? Crumb.
I crumb. No, I have not heard this phrase myself.
You've never heard crumb bum?
I've never heard of crumb bums. No.
It's what you do after you do some skullduggery.
Oh man.
Chester,
my
is
God.
there such a thing as a crumb bum?
A crumb bum is coming from a person who is incapable of accomplishing things in life, so therefore just sits down and accepts their failure.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, that's a little too real, bro. Take it down a notch.
Well, I'm just telling you what crumb bum means.
You cry.
Woo!
The idea is they can't be bothered to clean the crumbs off their bed after eating. Therefore, they just sit in it, and their bum is covered in crumb.
I see. Well, I'm gonna call my therapist after this stream. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm done. So there you go.
Sweet. Not only did he come in an hour late, but he finished before everybody else too.
Cool.
Yeah, y'all
I've been done for
stink.
like 5 minutes.
You've been real quiet too, John. What's up, man?
I've been a little busy.
A little, I guess. Yeah, cool. You guys got 3 minutes, by the way. 3 minutes.
Oh my god.
Hurry it up, guys.
Not too much. Not too much, Bill.
Whoa, brakes. All right.
That is a great piece, though, Bill.
Thank you.
Yeah. I think Jiminy's the one that got behind it, though. On the unfortunately, it's a wow. That really is a lot of detail you had to put in there, huh? Very time consuming.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm doing it mainly for fun, so
That's true.
That's all right.
That's true.
Good, dude.
I hope you finish it, man. Matter of fact, it would be cool to. Do you do your own coloring?
I'm sorry.
Do you do your own coloring?
Yes, I do.
I'd love to see this piece finished, dude.
Booster doesn't control my channel, Joshua. He is.
It'll probably take 10 times longer to color it than to draw it.
Really?
That's why. Well, for me anyway. I mean, I can color fairly well, but it's like pulling teeth for me. It's probably the hardest part of doing art for me. The actual drawing and inking is way easier because I've done it for so long. Coloring is relatively new to me. I've only really been focusing on it for the last few years, so it takes a lot more thought for me than drawing.
Who is this that's drawing right now? Jiminy Cricket?
That's
Yeah.
Jiminy, yeah.
Dude, you're not going to finish your picture?
Well, I'll finish it.
No,
but
definitely
as far
not.
as far as I can, yeah.
It is. Look, it's a cool piece, though. I do like it. I'd love to see a finished piece. But actually, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I've watched some of those Alex Ross drawing streams he does.
Oh yeah.
And it's really interesting to me because his pencils are, sometimes they are. His pencils aren't the most impressive thing to me.
Mhm.
Boy, when he takes out that paintbrush, man.
Yeah.
So he's
a
more of an
master.
artist, like a painter, I think, than an illustrator per se.
He's definitely a fine artist. He went to the Art Academy in Illinois, in Chicago.
Yeah.
Top trained.
He's like an old school illustrator, like Andrew
Little
Loomis.
lines and a little smoke out her butt, just to,
Yeah, any of you seen the Artology stream? With the guy does photorealistic drawings with colored pencils.
No.
That's an amazing stream. You do it. It's all time lapse. It's really.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Cool.
Yeah, John's been doing those time lapse things too. That's cool. I like that stuff.
Hmm.
And Brad, they seem to think you have sexy hands, but I think it's just Santa Raven actually trying to
Santa
get.
Raven's trying to get a wrench. Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, Santa Raven's scary.
1 minute, by the
I
way.
don't have sexy
1
hands.
minute. And P.S. Melter is being a very bad boy. He says pink socks, pizza belly, and apple pie smasher, and he wants Booster to look them up. Please don't cause his blood pressure to go up any more than it is.
I think this is the week we gotta send Bill to the Pro Edition.
Yeah, no, this is a good piece from Bill for sure, dude.
Yeah, if there's a
We'll
piece
see
you
what
would
the-
want to own, it would be Bill's.
Yeah, I'm not going to do any more to it because once I start rendering, I end up turning it into.
Well, you know what? You can't do anymore because 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pencils down, pencils down, pencils down. All right, guys. It's been a fun couple of hours. We've had a lot of interesting conversation. There was blue light and there was oil booster, as usual.
Of course.
So I'm going to go down the line here, and I'm going to show everybody's art, take a good look at it, give their names, and then Booster's going to drop that straw poll. So let's all pay attention together. There we go. Got to start over here with our host today, Brad, Pencil for Life, and very nice piece, Brad.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I like it. A lot of emotion, dynamism is going on in here.
He has a really, really weak-looking face with no jaw. And a big
Kinda like
massive
yours?
body. It's like you took a picture of yourself and just put it on there.
So
my.
I was looking at your picture when I did it, dude.
It's kind of like
Ooh.
it's Kind of like he has a little orangutan face there, but without the fat sides.
Looks like he's
Okay,
crying.
that's nice. Well, that is Brad's piece,
Very
everybody.
emotional. Very emotional.
Moving down here to John Dillard, who is not presenting anything to me. Would you like to present to us, John?
Yeah, present yourself to the audience, John.
5, 4.
My body is ready.
Oh.
Here we go. Here, this is the winning picture from John Dillard Gaming the System. I want to thank you all for competing against me, but better luck next time.
Looks like it's
You don't want us to show us the whole picture?
Oh, sure.
It's just neck
John, where's your, yeah,
There we go.
He looks like he's twisted into a goddamn pretzel.
You see, what people do, Todd, during the day is they move their body. You wouldn't know anything about that.
He looks like he needs a laxative.
My mind. And that, of course, is John
arm is
Dillard,
not
everybody.
connected to his
John
body.
Dillard. Come over here to Jiminy Cricket. I'm showing Jiminy Cricket's piece. Too bad it couldn't get done because it's cute. I like it. Nice,
thanks.
solid piece from Jiminy, as
That's
usual.
A lovely booty. I would
is.
It's
slap
true,
that
that
butt.
booty is nice. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's
Very
good.
nice. Very
simple,
nice.
but
It's good.
Jiminy Cricket, everybody.
I
Jiminy
thought
Cricket.
the idea was to draw Cable, not Domino.
Oh my. And now we're coming over to Hillel. Now, Hillel, you're not showing me your stuff. You're showing other people's stuff. So please go back to your screen. There you go. All right. And yeah, I love this piece, Hillel. I think it's really cool. It's really your style. I like it.
It's true. It does work well with your style.
It's very cool.
Yeah, definitely. So everybody, this is Hillel's piece. This is his Cable. All
Looks
right.
good. Looks good.
Moving down the row here, I'll show boosters just for the fun of it. And he says, "Grr."
this is my offering. I think this is my best piece yet, Chester. See
You've
the
got the-
emotion,
Booster?
right? And yes,
Uh,
I just
very
want to
good.
let you know that grr is
Yeah.
what my little 8-year-old girl says when she gets frustrated.
yeah. Well, Gur is what Cable says when he is at war and battling the terrorists.
think he
Because he's
Well, I'm
angry.
a bit
There's a lot of
curious about his
anger.
battling booster because he has the smallest absolute pistol you could find
yeah, that's what
with
I
a
was
hair
gonna
dryer.
say. It's a small
Look,
gun.
Look, it was in my reference.
Healthy.
Then we're coming over here to Bill, of course, Argos Creation. This is a wonderful piece from Bill. It's very dynamic. A lot of things going on here. This is X-Men, another clone of Cable. Yeah.
This is like when he's young or something.
This is the Age of Apocalypse version, the clone from
Cool.
Gene Green Summers.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Looks
kinda
good.
going
Looks good.
for,
But everybody, this is Bill. This is Bill. And then coming to our last competitor of the day, we're coming over here to Adrian. And Adrian, this has done Strife today. That's different, interesting. Got a lot of nice hatching going in there. How you feel about it today there, Adrian?
Yeah, pretty good for drawing Strife for the first time.
First time, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I have to say it's much better than
Nice.
boosters.
True.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Oh. That's,
I think you
It's
captured
not-
it quite well, actually.
Oh, thanks.
yeah, I like it.
I like
I like it.
Is that Cable's head he's holding, or
That would be correct.
it. It is. It is.
oh
Man,
Mhm.
brutal?
that's harsh.
It is harsh. All right, guys. So those are the competitors today. And Booster's going to drop that straw poll right now. So please, everybody, get in there and vote, and we'll choose our winner to go over to the Pro Edition and give them consternations, as we like to do. So I'm going to shut up now, and I'm going to let them talk because you guys are not white boxed, and it is free roam. Go ahead, Booster.
Hey guys. thanks
Hello,
for
I'm
coming out.
Booster.
Hey, thanks for coming out to the show tonight, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure. You're welcome.
Oh, dude, no problem, dude.
Vote for Jimmy Cricket.
This is gonna
For
be the
your
last one I
conference.
compete in for a while, so because
Oh,
I'm
why?
gonna be.
What's wrong? Are you sick of us?
No, I just got the handyman coming out pretty quick, so I just need to spend more time on it. So, yep, yep, got my book.
That's
coming.
okay. I'll keep you company in reviews, dude.
I know, dude. I know. It's all good.
Yes.
We got 33 people in here. Please get over there and vote. We want to have everybody vote. Keep in mind that the panelists, you can vote, and you can actually vote for yourself as well. Let's see here. Well,
Don't forget to
Vote for
subscribe to the
Cricket.
channel. So, because I
Well,
will
Brad,
be showing
thanks for
off.
having us on your channel.
Dude, always, Bill. You're always welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Dude,
I
always.
do apologize for Booster though, Brad.
Why?
Well, we expect
Because
Booster's charisma.
I'm not. Dude, Booster's fine. I have no
he
problem
kind of
with Booster.
drips on everything, you know. It gets tacky.
That's true. I'm disgusting.
Booster, are you sitting in your chair?
It's all of my shame leaking off of me.
There
It
you go.
is.
Booster, are you sitting in your chair?
I am sitting in a chair.
You're sitting.
I'm sitting. Yes, I'm sitting down currently. Yes,
Your seat.
in a seat. Yes.
Yeah. Well, they took his spleen out of school.
All right, buddy. Everybody, definitely get over there and vote. It's free, easy, doesn't require any registration or anything like that. Just go ahead and hit that link in the chat and go over and vote. Just keep in mind if you're on a mobile or something like that, don't worry about it. You can click over vote and just backspace your way into us again. It's easy peasy.
Vote early, vote often.
We got 20 votes in now. It's nice. So we definitely have a commanding lead. Oh my.
What happened
Well-
to the funny names, Booster? You got lazy with it today.
He's always lazy. I'm the one who does the funny
couldn't be
names.
bothered.
He's-
Funny is subjective, Chester. You do names.
Yeah, I know, but it at least makes people chuckle.
It makes them go, oh, that is so quaint.
I hate you, Booster.
That's exactly how it makes everyone go.
I think Booster should give us all Hobbit nicknames.
Yeah.
Yes. Little Shanks and Quick Rabbit and things like that.
Booster, I found a TV show, man, and there's a character on there that reminds me of you.
Oh, really?
It's the new Voltron show.
Oh no.
Is he the pink gay one?
No. Well, the whole race, they're called the Alterans, and everyone has a New Zealand accent. It's like they're
Right.
The princess. Oh.
One of the characters in that new Voltron show is voiced by Rhys Darby, who is a Kiwi.
yeah, he's the guy with the crazy mustache on that show.
That's the guy.
Oh yes, that is totally Booster.
I
The
couldn't
guy
get
who
into
worked
that
on the
show.
ship. Yeah.
His voice is bloody silly. He's a Kiwi, but his accent, I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. He doesn't. His voice is silly to me.
We have 23 votes and we have 33 people in here. So make sure you get over there and vote, guys. The more the merrier, please. Today was a little bit smaller show, but that's okay. We had a lot of other people streaming, unfortunately, but we definitely appreciate everybody coming in here. Do keep in mind that while you are here, as well as voting, please hit that like button and subscribe. It definitely helps out Brad here, and that's kind of the point of moving this around. So thank you all for your involvement and chatter and opinions and stuff.
I think it's safe to say the voters decided.
I think so. I'm just
pretty
trying
much.
to.
I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't. There aren't enough to sway the vote one way or the other. So, I guess
know
I'll
what?
give it one more minute, which was my plan, and
I
I
want
will
to
stop
say.
it.
So Booster, did you trace or did you just look at a reference photo?
I just looked at a reference photo.
He looked at a Rob Liefeld.
Yeah.
And we are done. All right, guys. I'm going to come over here to the poll. I'm going to refresh one more time, and then we will go with those results. Okay? So here I come, and I am refreshing now. We have 25 votes. Very, very nice. We have, I'll go in order from bottom to top. With unfortunately no votes, we have Hillel's one. I really like Hillel's. I'm surprised.
You
that
can
it
vote
didn't-
for yourself, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but that's kind of sad knowing that I was the only person who voted for me.
Oh.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, I didn't vote, so maybe I should.
Your
but
vote matters, Chester.
Well, no, I try to be unbiased in this case, Booster. But I really liked your piece a lot today, Hillel, actually.
Yeah, it was good.
Anyway, moving on. It says vote for Booster and Jiminy Cricket and Adrian. All three of you have the equal amount of votes, which is 2. So,
Hooray.
congratulations.
I didn't beat Booster. I'm very depressed.
Well, see, the interesting thing is because you're all tied and we have another tie above us, you guys are all bronze medalists.
Hooray! Everyone's a
Yay.
winner on
There
the
you
on
go.
the Drawn and Quartered.
Everyone's a winner.
Fan edition.
And then
Everyone's
in
a
silver
winner.
place, silver medalist in second place, we have another tie between Brad and John Dillard. Very, very nice guys. But of course, our gold medalist, our winner with an absolutely beautiful piece of art, we have Bill Hart from Argos Creations. And I'm going to go ahead and
Good job, Bill.
show that. And congratulations, Bill. That is a cool piece. Really nice, really nice.
Great job.
Make sure we
Awesome
go for
work.
the pro edition. You give them hell, man.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
If
So
it
this
ain't
is what
gold,
we're going to do. We're going to let everybody give their contact information, and then we're going to get out of here and let everybody enjoy their holidays. I do appreciate everybody coming in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to Brad, who is the host, and he's going to get everybody's information and such. Okay, Brad?
Sure. Let's start with on my left. Let's start with Adrian. How
I
can people
have
get a
none.
hold of you, buddy?
They can't.
Why can't they?
I killed my Twitter.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Why'd you do that?
I needed a break from it. I'll probably come back at the beginning of next year.
All right.
Oh,
all
I
right.
see.
Twitter's rubbish. Get rid of it.
It
no one
is.
needs
It
no one
is.
needs it.
Just
All right,
make
Bill,
sure,
how can we
Adrian,
get a
that
hold of
you
you?
drop your piece of art into the Dropbox that Pixel's going to drop in the show, okay?
Yep.
Will do. Will do.
All right, Bill. How can they get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me by I'm still on Twitter for the time being, and it's at Bill_5, and then I have a YouTube channel, Argos Creations, and I'm going to start. I've got a plan for content starting next year, so it's going to be really cool. And then one thing is, if you're going out and partying this weekend, don't drink and drive. Just be smart.
Be a good lad. Yeah.
It's amateur night, so yeah, a lot of people are going to get jacked up if they're not being smart. That's all I got. What's up now?
Thank you for the PSA, Dad.
Well, I was
And-
really talking to you, Booster. I was just trying to.
Booster, how can they get a hold of you if they want to talk to you?
They can't. I'm mysterious. I can only be
Mysterious.
found if you summon me via a ritual in a forest far away.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Or you
All
can
right,
just
Chester.
ask Chester where I am. He'll know where I am.
Chester
ahead,
knows
Chester.
what it is. Oh, and Chester. Okay. Well, Chester can be found at the channel by the same name, of course, the home of Fanspeak. But a big thing I would say is that coming up here on Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing our Bunny Vision movie night. This week it is going to be the original Superman. It's going to be a great movie. So if you guys want to come join us, make sure you get your Rabbit account set up. And yeah, looking forward to it. Thanks,
It's going
guys.
to be fun. That movie is
Cool.
ridiculously
Don't
wholesome.
we have Cap White on tomorrow?
Hillel.
Don't do it on mobile.
All right, Hillel. How can people get a hold of you, buddy?
Hello. I guess somebody just asked for me. You can get a hold of me. I have my YouTube channel, which is New Hero Comics. You can also email me at newherocomics@gmail.com. And you can also find me where else? Twitter and Facebook and around.
Cool. And
Sweet.
Todd, winner of the graveyard competition. How can people get a hold of you?
You can find me on Ignition Get Tuned In on YouTube. I'll be on Fanspeak a lot. You can find me on Twitter at Maroney Todd. And tomorrow we have on Kanan White.
We
Nice,
do.
dude.
Kanan White on Fanspeak. That is going to be awesome. The
Cool.
Beast. The Beast.
Jiminy, how can people get a hold of you? Or check out your artwork or whatever. Jiminy.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, I can't hear you. I just heard some words. Well, you can follow me on my YouTube channel, Illustration by Design. If you can find it, congratulations. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. Or you can follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/illustration by design, all one word.
Cool. Mr. Dillard.
Yes, thank you very much, and thank you very much for hosting this Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. I appreciate it. And unlike the rest of these cowards, I'm very easy to find. You can find me on YouTube, and I have a channel called John Dillard Gaming the System. Very easy to find. Just go ahead and type that in, and you can join me over there. We're going to be talking about the Tales from Beyond the Gate, which is an upcoming Indiegogo project we got going on. Going to be dropping in February 1st. It's going to be fantastic. We gleaned pretty much all the best artists from these Drawn and Quartered Fan Editions and some of the Pro Editions too. And it's going to be a whole compilation of horror stories in a packaged in anthology.
They didn't get me though.
That is correct. You are awful. Just simply awful, Booster. Thank you.
Well,
a good
guys,
selling point. Booster will not be included in the book, so that's another selling point there.
You should put that on the Indiegogo page.
hey guys, I want to thank you everybody for coming out in the chat. It was fun hosting the show. Please, the week of January 14th, we are going to be starting the marketing campaign for Handyman. It's coming back out again. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be posting videos of page creation and stuff like that for everybody to watch, look at. And then we've got, if you're into comics, first Sunday of the month, we always go over previews together, Chester and I. And then every Wednesday, I review comics for anybody who wants to read comics that month. So anything that new to hit the shelf in my shop. So
absolutely.
Anyways, thanks for coming, guys. Have a great night, and God bless you all. See ya.
Later, guys. Happy
Okay,
New
bye.
Year.
Thank you.